My eyes hurt.
It's when he goes, the United Nations.
I love that he just
What he says, they can't afford acrylic paint.
It's fucking crazy, dude. I had no idea people masturbating in Buckingham Palace.
Well, they do, Mahler.
I'll
never tell where.
Revelatory.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to the real BBC. We're on the road. Well, I am. Az is on Mars. I'm in Wisconsin. And I look
Where's
outside.
this, by the way?
You just said Mars.
Can anyone tell me actually where this is?
That city?
You're the one that's there.
No
just
idea.
Shout behind you and see if someone answers.
Shanghai.
Shangsung.
Kiev. Wait, there's not enough explosions.
Kiev, you mean?
Kiev. I don't know. Fucking know.
My name's Vlad. I come from Kiev.
Tel Aviv.
Do you know where it isn't?
Tel Aviv or Kiev?
It's clearly not LA the way that it's not.
Yeah, there's not enough smoke.
Yeah.
Not enough smoke.
For your peaceful, right? Do you see all the fucking people are gonna the mainstream media is gonna tell you that this is a war zone, but it isn't. This is a mostly peaceful fucking murder riot.
They're just enjoying watching cars burn. You know, it's like a movie, you know.
I said it yesterday that like the one good thing is the Waymos or whatever the fuck they're called, the Wemos. They all bailed LA yesterday. Did you see that? They all like after four of them got burned.
What are the Wemos?
The driverless cars. So if there's one good thing to come out of it, they're out.
When they're the safest thing leaving, then you know you're in trouble.
For all of your LAS burning information, please refer to D-Day Cobra's 16 hours of streaming for the last 2 days.
Man.
He might have gotten you beat as.
It was
Jeremy's grift will outstrip everybody's, okay?
Just don't even try.
Somehow I bet he got Trump in the title.
Oh, God. Oh, yeah, I was watching it for a while and then, oh, my God. Oh, what the hell?
And then you realized you didn't give a shit.
No, and then I went down a worse rabbit hole. We were just talking about the YouTuber beef that ended in deletion in Vegas. It was just crazy, man, insane. So let's talk about fun stuff, shall we? Like Alex DeCampi begging for money.
Oh no!
And
Alex, no.
I'm the only one here who saw Ballerina.
Yeah.
And you will continue to be that months from now.
Yes. My son and my wife and I were the only ones seeing it in the theater. Yes, it was Monday, but you think there would be another human being in there, but no, for a Monday night show. And Harry Potter casting continues. Black Snape rumors are out there. Ironheart trailer 2 dropped. We will react to that. Of course, Az or Mahler will have to bring it up, or I don't know about X-Ray Girl on our Canadian internet, because I'm on a laptop right now for at least a couple more hours until my PC arrives. And and Fantastic Four, and Superman tickets went on sale this morning for an early show.
Did it crash the websites?
It did not crash the websites that I noticed.
Damn.
But if you're an Amazon Prime member, you can get a Tuesday screening on the 8th. On the 8th of Superman. But yeah. I mean, everything else other than LA burning today. How are you, Az?
33 hours in to a 4-day fast. And everybody's looking real fucking tasty right now.
Neat.
You know, Asians are known for eating dogs, but I've never heard of other humans wanting to eat other humans.
You've never heard of that?
Okay, no.
Okay, there was a word.
You fucking... Yeah, they have a word for it, actually.
Not in real life. I've never met a single one.
Also, You're on
How do
Forbidden
you
Frontier.
know?
You would have talked about Wendigos enough times to know about cannibalism, okay?
Honor Party, soccer teams that crash in the Andes, you know.
Yeah.
Well, that was out of necessity, and they ate their
So
teammates.
you
that were
have heard
dead.
of it.
No, I just never met
My
anyone in real
teammate
life.
tastes delicious.
As is the first
What?
to say the quiet thing out loud. You're looking tasty.
Tits.
Don't look at Gary like that. God.
Yeah, I was
feel
gonna say
very
we're
uncomfortable.
specifically what are they on? So
Yeah.
I mean, I
30
do like a chicken breast, okay? That's technically, anyways.
technically. So as is hungry, Mahler, how are you?
Everything's just normal, editing away, finishing off TV shows because I watched all of Eternaut and Clarkson's Farm, which is probably going to be the best of this year, along with Mobland. Got anything else to look forward to? Alien Earth is coming.
Yes. We can look at that trailer later.
You know, repeats.
Dude, that's it. I mean, like, I think Noah Hawley can make a really good alien show. He's capable of making good TV, but man, you just said it right there. The cycle repeats. The alien just seems to fight the same fucking thing every time.
Mid 20-year-old women that are no heavier than 125 pounds.
Well, okay, I'm going to just correct you right there. Okay. This is a trend in Hollywood that's extremely popular. Okay,
brunette
women or women leading historically. I mean, listen, we know Alien started out with Ripley, but we're talking about everything else. Taking historically male roles and subverting expectations, smashing the patriarchy. People love it. People love girl versions of dude stuff. It's a success every single time. I don't even know what you're talking about, Az. I'm just putting you in check right now. I mean, Ballerina is just killing it at the box office right now.
You're close. It's dead.
How's that close?
Well, both of them end in death.
Oh.
Well, yeah. I mean, and we'll get to that because it's a bit of an anniversary. So we'll talk about that. Hi, X-Ray Girl.
Hi. I'm not hungry. I had food. I did watch Accountant 2. Finally, it's on Prime for anyone that's interested, and it's so good. It's so good. I enjoyed it. 1 was better though. So, yeah, that and gaming.
That's a riveting review right there.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
I was on the verge of falling asleep.
You know what? I rewatched half of. I'm probably gonna do the other half today.
What's that?
Dragonheart. I haven't seen it in forever. I'm assuming you guys remember what that is.
I don't know what it is. Sorry.
Dennis Quaid, Sean Connery, big CGI dinosaur.
Oh my god!
Yes. Oh my god! I completely forgot about that movie.
It feels weird watching it. It's super old. Like just the way it's made. You know what I mean? Every time you watch anything from fucking 20 years plus ago. Yeah, chat knows what I'm talking about.
Yeah, that's you know what? That sounds something worthy of rewatching. It does. It does.
Good old fun. David Thewlis being super evil.
But
Dennis
you finished
Quaid.
Clarkson's Farm.
Yes, I did.
It was magnificent. It's
got more every time it ends. It's like, next, please.
I know. You know what's weird is they didn't bring up Jeremy's heart attack or him going to the political rallies. I'm wondering if that's like in season 5 because they're filming season 5 right now. They went right into it, and that's
I've assumed they have full ass like seasons on the cutting floor. You know, like in terms of the amount we don't see. I'd have to imagine there's shit tons of hilarious content and like some meaningful stuff in there as well, of course. It's because when it said like, oh, that's the end of 2024, I was like, no way. There must have been way more shit that happened.
There had to be. And what it did best this year is showed what a nightmare it is to open a pub, open a restaurant in the UK, and how expensive it is. and how crazy it is. And I don't know why anybody would ever do it.
Even James May's got one, right?
Right. Yeah.
And he recognizes it was the dumbest move he could possibly make. And the stupidest thing you can do is actually get involved in the restaurant industry in the UK.
Well, like,
Dude.
he has that goal of all the food will be sourced from local farmers and stuff, and that collapses like day one.
Yeah, because supply line.
Yeah, they go out of stock so quickly because the food is just pumping out. Though they didn't put limits on the carvery, which I thought was funny. Like, what do you think people are gonna do?
I know. Did you see the plates? They were people just stacked them, and I would too.
That's the carvery. That's the whole point.
Portion control. Dude, the internet bill. $1,000 a month.
You just go DSP there.
No, the internet. Yeah, it was $1,000 a month. $1,000 a month, and it's not even like fiber. It was just regular old internet for that restaurant.
That's crazy. Wow.
It's a nice looking pub. The restaurant was like really nice, but it's a great show. It's much better than watching like a city burn. 1,000 pounds. Sorry, chat. You're right. 1,000 British pounds sterling. That's a lot more.
About 1,300-ish.
But yeah, with no Mobland, it's like, God dang it.
Yeah.
Now we're back. We're back.
What do we watch now?
Ironheart.
Oh, it's a good comedy, I suppose.
There are still plenty of like good shows I've not yet seen to catch up on, but nothing new and it's just coming out at the time that everyone's chatting about. It's like,
well, for the girls, I know season 5 of You came out on Netflix.
Of me?
No, why? Oh, like the show You.
What? Well, I do plenty of shit. Which show I do?
Wait a minute. There's a season 5. I've never heard of it.
It's for the girls, really. It's like
do?
this guy who's like a super stalker, and he's like obsessed with like trying to find a relationship.
Oh my God! What the hell is wrong with you women? You fucking
exactly.
crime
This is
stories.
why I say for the girls.
Oh God!
Where are the dragons in this?
Yeah, is there a wizard?
The Wonderful Wizard of Oz?
Is there a drug deal gone bad?
There's definitely a drug deal gone bad at some point.
Okay, we got that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's fake passports involved, fake names, fake identities. Jenna Ortega was in it one season, so
she's fast becoming a person who's in lots of everything as well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, her and Pedro should get together and do a movie. Not
I'm fine with her. She's the opposite of Rachel Zegler. She generally keeps her mouth shut.
Yes.
Yeah, she seems cool. Unlike Rachel Zegler.
I have some unsolicited advice for Hollywood that they won't listen to, considering their town is burning for the second time in 6 months. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. If you know what's good for you, everybody's leaving. They're like, oh my God, everything's leaving Hollywood and California and America. And like, what are we going to do? Thankfully nobody goes to Blue Sky and they wouldn't see Mark Ruffalo going off right now. It's guys, shut the fuck up. Sell your movie, dance, be the dancing clown that you are. You're an adult pretender. You're paid to say other people's lines. You're paid to interpret other people's lines better than normal people can because you've actually pretended your whole life so much you don't even know what it's like to be a human being. Shut the fuck up. Shut up and act. Because if you start popping off now with what's going on, it will not end well for you. Optically, this whole thing is bad anyway for California and LA. They haven't even started rebuilding Palisades yet, and other parts are burning. So, but they won't. But hey, Ironheart's coming out.
Have you backed the Prisoner Ultimate Kickstarter yet? 12-inch prison, Wandering Planet. They're doing Patrick McGoon's Prisoner and Leo McKern's number 2, 1 in 12 scale.
No.
You do that. That'll put a smile on your face instead of these fucking multi-millionaire twats.
I want to watch The Prisoner again.
Do you think Right. Do you think there's anybody less worthy of being listened to on planet fucking Earth than Mark the Dofus cunt Ruffalo?
Dofus?
He's the guy's the fucking dopiest penis on the planet. He's an absolute fucking window-licking retard. And what's even funnier about Mark Ruffalo is he'll preach all day fucking long, but if somebody says something about one of his mates, then he'll be like, oh, wait, hold on a minute. Oh,
Yeah.
you can't say that about one of my mates. He used to be mate, so it's okay. Oh, so you can have empathy for your mate that has a different point of view, but anyone else, any of the little fucking plebeians dare have a point of view that may differ from you, then oh no, you got to fucking spaz out like the fucking baked asshole that you are. Fuck off. Stupid fucking bella. Oh, gets a fucking 70,000-inch rod rammed up its ass in Fantastic Four and dies.
Who,
All
Pedro
right.
or Mark?
Yes.
God, it's so tiresome.
I hate that fucking bell. He's such a bell end.
He is.
Him and the Mark should team up. Mark Hamill, Mark Ruffalo. Just call it Cunts, the movie.
Sounds like fun. A movie called that, but you know.
Well, Mark Hamill's going to be in Stephen King adaptations now. I saw the trailer for The Long Walk.
Do you know what it feels? Both of them, unironically, feel like they are playing actors in Ricky Gervais's Extra show. But it's reality.
It's hard to, as Mahler's pointed out, it's hard to do parody these days. You're a little behind.
So.
Little behind. Oh my God, I can't wait for South Park next month. Can't wait. Oh my God. Oh yeah. And Mark Ruffalo, yeah, he's going to be in Spider-Man 4.
Woohoo.
The incredible Mark Ruffalo.
I hope Galactus rams a planet up his anus.
You keep going there.
Yeah, you keep it. Yeah.
You're very
Is there something you want to talk
butt
about?
focused.
Yeah. I'm just
hungry and butt focused.
Look, they only care about their assholes. So, it's things that are getting inserted in them that are wrecking them. Pedro Pascal. I hope Pedro Pascal.
Did you just say hungry and butt focused X-ray girl? Oh God.
I am very hungry.
Wait a minute.
Wow.
Jesus Christ.
That explains all that, I guess.
I guess so.
I can't.
I can't breathe. I can't breathe, X-ray. Don't step on me.
So Warner Brothers responsible for Black Snape casting, which we'll talk about a little bit later, and Superman, a movie that will decide the future of the superhero film. One of the two, which I don't think is very bright at this point, unfortunately, but I think it's just needs to go away at this point, unless they decide to make something good. But that would require CERN sucking us through a micro black hole into another reality where people actually give a shit. Made the great, just one of the most brilliant decisions, next to Black Snape, which was taking HBO, a 50-year-old brand, the first real premium TV, and changing it to Max. And the reason being was HBO was attributed to adult content, and they wanted to make it child friendly. And that's one of the reasons. Cinemax is called Skinemax. It's called Skinemax because Cinemax had all the softcore porn on at night that everybody watched, especially for that free Skinemax weekend. So they decided to change it to Max. Then they decided to change it back. Warner Brothers was AT&T was in charge of them. They've split a couple of times, and it looks like they're going to split again. They're going to split into two companies, and David Zaslav said he's going to push the debt on TV networks so you can, like, man, what a great position to be in. We have $30-something billion in debt that we're just going to push off to other places. We're not going to pay it off. We're just going to move it. Warner Brothers Discovery, grappling with declines in its overall business, said Monday it planned to divide the company into two publicly traded entities, one devoted to streaming and content production, and one devoted to traditional television. Well, that's smart, because traditional television is doing really great right now, guys. Broadcast television here in America, you might not know, it's not doing very well. It's not doing well. Warner Brothers Discovery CEO David Zaslav will remain as the leader of the streaming-focused entity. His salary was denied by the shareholders, by the way. While Gunnar Weidenfels, the company's CFO, who has he says CFO who has been known for finding new ways to cut old costs, will lead the TV company. The separation is expected to be completed by mid-2026, subject to closing and other conditions. And the bulk of the current company's debt, nearly $38 billion, will be assigned to the TV entity. So, bro, we're going to put you in charge of TV, and you get all the debt. By operating as two distinct optimized companies in the future, we are empowering this iconic brand to not pay its debtors. With the sharper focus of strategic flexibility. The fucking corporate speak. Holy shit. We are empowering these brands with the sharper focus and strategic flexibility they need to compete most effectively in today's evolving media landscape. So we broke things up so we don't have to pay our debt. The company is emulating a strategy recently put into place by rival Comcast. That conglomerate is breaking up NBC Universal with plans to place the bulk of its cable networks in a new publicly traded spin-off called Versant, while keeping its broadcast and streaming assets under a better-known entity, NBC. All right, let's stop right there for a moment. The top 3 Hollywood studios, guys, that are not that specifically are there to create entertainment, they're not some side hustle of some bigger company, are, in order, Disney, Universal, and Warner Brothers. Of those 3, guys, 2 are in debt massively. So your top 3 studios in Hollywood that is there in a industry that is to specifically produce entertainment are broke. They can play the shell game. They can move shit around. Not only broke, they're in debt. And they're living off of moving their debt around and playing this fucking shell game. In the meantime, the people actually running Hollywood are a phone company and a mail order company and a tech company. So, how healthy is Hollywood right now?
Oh, doing great.
Doing
so fucking rare that they ever make a decision publicly that we can all go, that makes sense.
You know, and they're having to combine everything. And the one thing that still makes money in this country, and definitely in yours, is live sports. That will always be around. That's commercially viable. You can play ads. People fully accept it. They broke all of their business models. They went on strike. We've gone over it. They basically stopped their business model twice in 5 years. And what do we say for the strikes? There would be fewer jobs. You would see companies breaking up or more conglomerates. You will see studios for like Paramount still can't get sold. And it would.
Why would you buy it?
Oh,
no, that's the question though. Why would you buy it? Do you want to buy a place that's riddled with failed franchises because we've driven into the ground over the last 15 years? The fact that we have to sell or try and sell is an damning indictment of what we've done with these things. Do you want to try and revitalize now that we've pissed off all our audience, told them to fuck themselves, all this kind of anti-customer stuff, which is the big thing in Hollywood right now, the big thing in corporation and media and everything, is to tell your fans to go fuck themselves. Yeah, you want to buy us? You want to buy our franchises? You want to buy what we got and try? Fuck off.
No, and that's the thing they never bring up, right? So there's all these other factors. It's death by 1,000 paper cuts and then one like meat cleaver across the jugular, which was pissing off half the country, that they never, ever, ever will acknowledge or bring up. But if you look at the percentages of how much everything across the board is down, it's between 30 and 40%, which would track with how many people you've pissed off and alienated, on top of even the normies who just don't pay attention to this stuff actually do. They're way more aware than ever before about Hollywood's act. Hollywood overall has a brand problem, and that's why it's breaking up. And it will be a side hustle. That's what it will be. It will be a bunch of independent things, and it will be a side hustle for bigger court. So who can buy these things? That's the other thing, is like, okay, who would want to buy them?
Massively in debt.
So who else, like, who would have the desire and the ability to buy? Like, who could buy? Okay, what does Paramount have? What's one of their biggest IPs? Okay,
well, once upon a time it was Star Trek.
It was Star Trek. They have others, but Star Trek. They're working with Taylor Sheridan, but
name one.
Right, like the only people that can buy them are Apple and Amazon and Netflix. Netflix probably wouldn't buy them. Could. Yeah, but Apple could.
Watch Warner buy them.
What was that?
Watch Warner. We want to get into even more than 50 billion worth of debt.
Yeah.
And they'll allow it. They'll go, yeah, sure.
And they've showed no signs of doing anything smart at all. I mean,
you take the Snape casting out of the equation. The rest of the casting for that show looks absolutely fine.
It does.
Right? So Amazon are literally shooting themselves in the face to spite what? Audiences? No, Gary, they cannot make a smart decision to save their lives.
No, there would be no controversy with a white Snape. Everybody would just be excited. They'd be scrutinizing. Listen, Potter scrutinize every casting. If you want to pull up the casting, I think it's in the Discord somewhere. That's where I go. And if you look at there's some like questionable, but like you could work with it. Makeup, whatever. Like Petunia's Dursley's hot. That's kind of weird.
What?
But you can make her.
She is.
Yeah.
Her eyes are gorgeous.
It's like I heard Ryan say it. It's like I should not want to smash Petunia Dursley, but it wouldn't be difficult. But it doesn't matter because Black Snape ruins the entire thing. There you go. So bottom left is Petunia Dursley.
Okay.
Harry Potter's aunt and uncle, Vernon Dursley and Petunia Dursley. So
okay.
So
the bottom two.
Bottom two on the left.
Right here.
So the guy in the middle bottom is the guy that Richard Griffith played.
Yes.
Vernon. He's too good looking to be Vernon.
Well, you can
work with that.
You can hit him with a shovel.
Huh.
All the casting, I mean, outside of Snape is pretty good. It's pretty good. Now we're not going to see Sirius Black or Voldemort for a while. These are just early days, but not bad. Too bad they completely ruined it. Like, if you put all these pictures up with fucking Papa Esiadu, it just he sticks out like a
Careful where you go with this one, Gary. Just real careful.
Oh my God. It's so fucking dumb. It is so dumb. But Yeah, I think it's been solid so far. And the reports of what the budget is going to be for the show are not accurate. Although I still think it's going to be what Star Trek Discovery early days. Remember, first season was $10 million.
Jeez.
So it's got to be at least 20 for this, at least. And I think I'm going way low on that one. This thing's going to cost a fortune. But once they get all the sets built, and they're reusing sets from the movies too.
Mm.
The other thing
really?
is, yeah, they're reusing sets from.
I'm just surprised they're still around. Are they used maybe for like attractions as well, or set visits and stuff? Or they've just been gathering dust?
Gathering dust. I'm guessing. They did. Yes, they had a Harry Potter. I don't think they used sets, but they definitely used costumes, right? So they had a tour because I went and saw it in Chicago. Mm-hmm. But they are reusing sets, and there's the castle that they can reuse for the dining hall, and yeah. So yeah, the dining room is an Army college dining room. Yes. So they're going to reuse some of the sets and stuff. They can save a little money there, but it's still going to cost a fortune. And they're not going to get this done in 10 years. There's no fucking way. There's no way you're going to just be rolling out a season every 2 years with this. And like the kids are going to be, I mean, it checks out with if you go by Smallville the kids being 34 by the time it's done. They'll be 24. Sorry, 24.
Go by fucking Stranger Things. They'll be dead before the 5th season comes out.
Well, I mean, that's what when you was it like Kristen? She was like 18 when she started. Alison Mack was like 18 when she started, but they were playing.
She got 3 to 18.
Yeah, but weren't they? But she got 18 fucking months behind bars. Yeah. But they were playing what? First season of Smallville, they're meant to be 14, 15.
Mm-hmm.
Like 15 odd years old. Tom Welling's like 24 playing a 15-year-old or whatever. And so, yeah, by the time he finishes, he's already graying. No.
Yeah, well, we're talking about a series with heavy CGI. It's a fantasy series. Even in the first 2 books, lots of it.
You got to get a season a year done. Simple as.
Yeah, I mean, we need to fucking end this retarded era of 10-year breaks between shows. I know it's not that, but it feels that way.
Oh, dude. One Piece not coming out till 2026. That's bad. That is bad. 2 years, okay. 3 years, you're going way too far.
Yeah. It's stupid because you even if people like it, like I watched the first season. I'd never watched One Piece before, so this live action was my only reference. I liked it. I didn't like it as much as you, Gary. I liked it. You know, you sort of think you really, really enjoyed it. So I was like, okay, I'll happily watch season 2. And then if it's going to be 3 years between seasons, your whole kind of interest just by design.
Yeah, it's like the momentum goes back to 0, and you have to restart getting interested again. So it may as well all just come out at once if you're gonna fucking do this.
And that's momentum that you will never earn again. Like you just can't. You know, the season 1 was a surprise. It was word of mouth, but like if we even go to House of the Dragon, it killed its momentum at the end.
Oh,
it wasn't as bad as season 8, but some interesting choices.
Well, it upset a lot of fans for obvious reasons.
See, this is why I get cautious about shows.
Oh, don't start.
Because what's interesting about the difference between House of the Dragon and Game of Thrones is like it was a writing catastrophe in Game of Thrones. In House of the Dragon, we've pretty much found all the behind the scenes shit that's caused all the problems for production. Like we know now from all the shit with HBO or even the breakup of George R.R. Martin and Ryan Condal, right?
Yep, the breakup of George R.R. Martin and Ryan Condal. They had 10 seasons planned. They had a director. I'm blanking on his name now. Alan Taylor. He was supposed to direct the 9th episode or 10th episode, and they had to put him on an earlier episode because last minute they changed it, and the strike caused them to just cut it off. And HBO's mindset was, we're gonna change it from 10 episode seasons to 8 episode seasons so we could turn around faster and make a little more money. And then they set it to 4 seasons, and they're gonna just end it at that. And they fucked themselves. Now it's gonna take longer. You ended the season on a down note, or you just end. It just ends. It just finishes. It doesn't like come to a crescendo or anything. It's just like, what? I'll never forget when we were watching it. We're like, what?
Yeah.
No.
We're just doing this like little ending montage. It's like, oh god, we're about to hit the credits. Oh no.
We for an entire season, for 2 seasons, we built up the Dance of the Dragons, like the actual war.
Yeah, and they got a good episode out of that, but looking for a little more than that.
Yeah. Some of it was still good. Like there was some good and there was some not so good in it. But at least kind of unrelated, Tom Felton, who's going back to The Cursed Child, which is fucking terrible, by the way. It's a play. And it fucks with the Harry Potter lore. And it's if you read it as a book, it's based on a script. It's fucking just awful. But he's returning as Draco Malfoy. And he does another, like Tom Cruise, he does a clinic on how to deal with the media, and everybody involved with Harry Potter needs to take his cue. And what's funny, and you can put this up, I retweeted it, but with like I'm like, this is how it's done. He has an attitude of gratitude. About 24 hours later, I have the weirdest fucking people on Twitter at my mentions calling me transphobe. It's so fucking hilarious, dude.
Oh,
I'm
dude,
like,
I just literally reposted a J. Scott Campbell Black Cat cover for the Marvel swimsuit edition.
Yeah.
And somebody said, conservatives don't want softcore porn. Thank you. To save God.
What?
Yeah, the stuff I'm getting in my mention, I'm like, where are you getting this, bro?
Yeah.
Hey, dude.
You think a drawn woman in a bikini is softcore porn? I mean, hello? Are you fucking mad?
It must have hit something on fucking Reddit or something, and my mentions were just filled with just pure retardation, and it was funny to read. It was like, how did you get that out of that statement? Now, listen, I believe dudes are dudes and men are women, but yeah, here's Tom being asked about the controversy, and every actor. This is where the backlash is going to come from. All these. Remember all the motherfuckers who were saying like we were going to go after like the Hermione casting, which nobody did, by the way. And we said no. It's going to be the a certain aspect of the alphabet crowd that's going to fucking relentlessly go after the kids. Go after everybody if they don't have a certain opinion that you demand they have. And this is the best answer.
How does the sort of Twitterverse controversy around J.K. Rowling's views impact you at all, or impact your work on the world at all?
No, I can't say it does. I'm not really that attuned to it. The only thing I always remind myself is that I've been lucky enough to travel the world. Here I am in New York, and I have not seen anything bring the world together more than Potter. And she's responsible for that, so I'm incredibly grateful.
Boom.
What a lovely answer from a very.
And he slightly goes into character. He goes Potter. So yeah, that's great.
Something that really kind of like deflated me on it. I was like, why didn't they cast him as his dad for the show? That would have been really cool.
That would have been really cool.
I mean, maybe he's too young still, but I don't know. I think he could pull it off, right?
No, I think he's age appropriate.
Really cool. Yeah, I think he's age appropriate.
He's definitely age appropriate, but the guy they cast actually looks like the father of Draco that they cast. So maybe
the Draco kid looks good. Like what Az said, the casting for the most part is pretty good. They just sacrificed Snape in the entire show.
Yeah. All they did was just ruin the entire show.
It doesn't fucking matter because every time Black Snape hits the screen, people will be And there's the but like that's such a great answer, and somebody hit up Nick Frost, and I think he said something about, well, I can still, and you can still have your views and keep your job, whatever. And of course, most of Hollywood is going to bend the knee on this subject because the Alphabet Mafia runs fucking Hollywood. Sorry, I know there's a lot of people who say other group runs Hollywood. Yeah, but I mean, mostly this group runs Hollywood. Okay, mostly this group runs Hollywood and entertainment. Nick Frost reveals why he can clash with J.K. Rowling over trans rights and still play Hagrid in HBO's. Why? Because he can have his beliefs, as J.K. Rowling has said. He can have his beliefs, and he'd still work on the show, which I'm completely agree with. It's what they have to watch out for is that the media, the access media, is going to just try every angle to hook them on this one, and they just need to answer like Tom Felton every time.
That's why you don't bring your politics into it.
Yep.
Just shut your fucking mouth. Just do what Tom did at the premiere when they tried to get him on the tariff thing. We just want questions about the film. That's why he's there, to promote his film. We're just looking for questions. You know, what do you think about J.K. Rowling's beliefs on trans people? I'm just doing a Harry Potter TV show. I just want questions.
Yeah, this is a Wendy's. You know, they
put my burger in the fucking bag.
Yeah. Jesus Christ, when are they going to learn? But they're not, because actors are really easy to bait because you're bringing up Mark Ruffalo, and I was like, oh my God, Bruce Banner, one of the smartest people in Marvel, Reed Richards, one of the smartest people in Marvel, and they're both played by two of the dumbest people in Hollywood. Like combined, their IQ wouldn't reach room temperature. There isn't a window they haven't licked as.
And they rush there with glee to lick it as well.
So good luck to Warner Brothers. If you thought casting a black Snape would shield you from any of this shit, which I 100% believe that went into some of the thinking for that, it won't. It absolutely won't. Now, there's rumors that Papa Asiato has been fired or quit. I haven't seen anything other than wish fulfillment on that one. And listen, he should quit. He should quit and take the Kingsley Shacklebolt role in a couple of years.
Gary,
absolutely
Mola,
quit.
Seriously, as an actor, you've got to realize, as a person, never mind an actor, as a person, you've got to realize this is not your role in terms of where you should be looking for a job, and taking it on. Do you think it's going to enhance your career? You might get a little bit of buzz early doors, but ultimately this will impact your career. Because this is you going along with the destruction of something. So if you want to be perceived as somebody like what's his name from Justice League,
Ray Fisher.
Ray Fisher, yeah,
been killing it lately. His career's on fire.
Yeah.
Well, he was in Rebel Moon.
Dead. So do you want to be that guy? Do you want to be the guy that goes, yes, I'll take this Snake role? It'd be ha ha ha. But ultimately, I think he's killing his career by doing that.
100%.
I've not quite understood how this works anyway, because I've mostly seen, as you've mentioned, sort of like I've seen a lot of anger about Tom and other actors not choosing to say anything politically, I guess. And I've even seen a little bit of self-awareness from these posts being like, should we really be like running actors down for remaining neutral on these subjects when if the idea is they are producing work that ultimately benefits a person that they consider to be pure evil. I'm curious how they could support someone, let's say, like Hassan Piker or any other streamers on Twitch, when all that money plugs directly into Amazon, is taxed fully, goes into the machine that is America, who is currently funding all these things that they despise. I don't understand how that's not the exact same thing. I don't see how it works exactly. And sometimes it just feels like they look for the outlets that can give them the most satisfaction in just ripping people apart, as opposed to having like a consistent principle.
Oh, that's it. I need to go with the riots and everything. Every time one of these things happens, it's been brought up before. It's a lot of people who lack meaning in their lives. and they get that little bit of meaning with if they see their beliefs reinforced. With Hassan Piker, you're fighting for communism by donating to Amazon, as you just pointed out. I mean, capitalism is so good that communists can be good capitalists. Or bad, I should say. But it's being consistent's really hard, especially that's why it's best to just not play the game. And Tom Cruise figured that out. Like he did, he said some what was considered controversial shit before, right? That ended up being completely fucking right and kind of based, where he was talking about psychiatric medication and stuff. He got fucking killed for that. He was called a anti-vaxxer back then. And he learned and he shut the fuck up and started making movies and like really embraced like, hey, I represent this industry. And he does. Like Tom Cruise, more than anybody, represents Hollywood. The good parts of it, what's left. And, we have a Mount Rushmore of faces that we can all put on our thumbnails that represent the worst parts of Hollywood, which are Mark Ruffalo, Mark Hamill, Pedro Pascal, Rachel Zegler, even Tom Hanks. Certain facial expression that gets used a lot on thumbnails works every fucking time too. It does. But go back to your point, and you're right, Muller, like staying consistent. It's impossible for people who really, most of them don't believe this shit. They're just saying what they need to say to get by. Now, Mark Ruffalo believes this shit. That is a true believer, 100%.
Or is he a paid believer because he was actually on the payroll?
Well, yes, but I still think he's a true believer. Mark Hamill and Mark Ruffalo were both on the payroll. Like Woody Harrelson, who's completely left, like I have way more respect for because that guy can call out his own side and be honest. I have way more respect for Woody Harrelson than I do Mark Ruffalo or whatever. So they can't stay consistent because most of them are dumb as fuck. But if you go back to Papa Esiato taking on this role and it destroying his career, you're more than likely right, because just the basis of him getting it was not on talent. He didn't earn the job. He was given the job based on identity, and that just automatically you have no foundation for it's not going to propel you anywhere in your career. You just mentioned Ray Fisher. So why is Ray Fisher never going to get fucking work? He got Joss Whedon canceled. So he ruined his career. And there's a bunch of people who were probably around him at the time going, I totally agree with you. I totally agree with you. But behind closed doors, they're like, this motherfucker is a fucking pain in the ass to work with. I'm never going to work with him. It is as simple
as that.
Yes. Yes.
All you have to do is ask yourself, if you're on this major production with a billion variables and constant pressure, you have a choice of about 100 actors for a role. Be like, wipe out the ones that are controversial straight away. Just get rid of them. I don't want to risk anything. Like, let's just find people who do the fucking job. Which, in the cases as you've mentioned with Felton and Frost and other people, they basically said like, I'm just getting on with it. And if you especially tie that in with like, I'm trying to make something that's going to be inspirational to generations forever, it's just like, yeah, go for it.
Yeah, I mean, you can't deny, again, we've said 1,000 times, J.K. Rowling disagrees with most people in this chat and on this show and a lot of people in this sphere on 99.9% of things. It's one basic thing that she agrees with. But you can't deny, like, this woman got a lot of kids to read. Got a lot of kids reading books. And this is still probably one of the strongest franchises out there. It's millennial Star Wars, and it sells tons of merchandise. It's just got an expansion and a huge park. People are fucking packing it. It is probably, America. Well, it's somebody put it, I think it was the Lotus Eaters. Like, made a really good point that it's like the last British story, the last English story, British story. And they might be right. They might be right. It's not the best, it's like Harry Potter's not up there with Lord of the Rings at all, but its sales are insane. You didn't need to
fucking hell, Gary. Do you know what kind of worms you just opened?
What?
Just by you saying that, the can of worms, people in the fucking Potters, but go, what?
People are sensitive about Harry Potter, and that's okay. That's okay.
They are sensitive about Harry Potter, but it didn't need, like, as far as Black Snape, the book sells pretty well around the world anyway. And this is the same argument we made about Lord of the Rings. It's like, well, we need to make it fit modern times. It's like, bitch, it is one of the most translated books in the world. It's one of the best-selling books in the world. It didn't need your Jennifer Salke take on it, and it doesn't need the writers from, I think, who? Oh my God, I want to say Severance, but it's not Severance. Who are the writers for Harry Potter? It's one of the HBO shows.
No. HBO shows.
It's one of the HBO shows.
Okay.
I can't remember if it was. It's not Severance. It was the one we tried watching, Mahler, that had the first good season.
One of the HBO shows that had one good season.
No, it's got a few seasons, but I like the first one, and I didn't. Oh my God.
The suspense is killing me.
Oh, dude. Not Westworld. Succession. Thank you. Succession.
I like the first 2 seasons. I fucking hate how it ends.
Yeah.
Which is a controversial take, by the way.
Thank you. Oh, not Watchmen. Fucking a Watchmen writer is on fucking James Gunn's writing staff for the DCU. So you should worry about that. No, Succession. Yeah. Which, I mean, it just kind of reminds me of bringing in a Breaking Bad writer for Rings of Power. You know, it's like, okay, you can write Succession, but could you write like somewhat whimsical fantasy?
It's an entirely different environment anyway, right? As in, like, we have no idea what they're gonna. Everyone's capable. Even the greatest greats of all time have their fuck ups. We know this. So bringing in people who are talented at one thing doesn't necessarily mean a lot. And we get to find out if it was a fluke or not. God, there's so many examples at this point.
Yeah, I mean, you could be very good at putting together quirky, off the beaten track characters, but maybe you're not the right choice for a classic superhero.
Lord Wahoo, Watchmen, the TV show. I like Watchmen, the movie, quite a bit.
Yeah.
I love it, as a matter of fact. The TV show is some of the worst shit I've ever seen on television. Most hateful, fucking garbage, race-baiting garbage I've ever fucking seen. It's god-awful. And it was so popular as what happened after the first season.
He got renewed.
Still waiting for season 2.
Dude,
well, it got renewed, but they decided not to go ahead with it. It got renewed into cancellation.
Artists who you never know what you're fucking getting. The fact that Alex Garland, right, is highly responsible for Dread and Ex Machina, then moves into making Annihilation, Devs, Men, and Civil War, which if you've seen any of those 4, I think they're all fucking garbage. And then he made Warfare, which I thought was is still the best movie of 2025 so far. And he's going to be a part of 28 Years Later. So it's just like, there's some people you're just like, who knows? Who knows what you get?
Well, Ridley Scott.
Oh.
You know?
Yeah.
It was a crapshoot with Ridley Scott for a while. Now it's just crap. But
no, they shoot with crap coming out of it.
Yeah. Still mad respect for Ridley Scott. He's earned some respect.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Gladiator is one of my all-time favorites.
Once you've made Alien and Blade Runner back to back, you're done. That's fine.
You're good.
You're good.
You're good. You can make some shit. It's all right. Thanks for Blade Runner and Alien. Those rock.
James Gunn's confirmed the Wonder Woman movie's in the works.
Oh, good. How about Batman? Oh, wait. We'll find out after the box office of Superman. Listen, just by default, Superman's going to do better than Fantastic Four. I feel so much better about that. Calling that on Friday Night Tights. The more news we get from Fantastic Four. Now, I think they both get beat by Jurassic World, Dead, Final Reckoning, Rebirth, Rises.
That's pretty much just guaranteed. Jurassic does amazing every time. It just does. Doesn't matter how fucking terrible they are.
Dude, I didn't even see the last one.
Shouldn't.
Yeah. But I think Superman will do better than the Fantastic Four. Just because it,
I do.
Yeah. Superman. Okay, what do you got? Hashtag super shit with monkeys in a quick scene or versus female Silver Surfer?
Girl Boss, the ending.
Girl Boss, Mary Sue Storm, which that's the most fucking frustrating thing is they're doing it again. So if we go back to She-Hulk, popular female character from the comics, everybody liked She-Hulk, as everybody did, especially Burns' short time and then bringing her over to Fantastic Four. Everybody liked She-Hulk. She had a distinct, different personality than the character she is derived from, and they fucked her up the worst. And they're going to do the same thing with the First Lady of Marvel, and that's terrible.
And then you got Pedro coming out going, I love working under strong women.
Pedro Pascal.
Love it.
Pedro.
But
she can make her little invisible dildos.
I got a feeling.
I love being bossed around by women. Woo!
I got a feeling that we're gonna be very happy July's over.
Oh god.
Got a feeling that July's gonna be a right shit time.
Oh, well, look at the. I guess there's an Eddington trailer later. Nobody's probably heard. It's a guess what? It's a Pedro Pascal movie.
Whoa.
That comes out in July. X-Ray Girl, see if you can find. I guess Chris told me there's a new trailer. I've kind of had my eye on this one because I'm very curious about it's the guy who did Beau is Afraid.
Oh right, yeah.
Yeah, it's a movie in a small town in America that takes place in 2020. So it's COVID era, and it's supposed to be a satirical swipe at MAGA and misinformation and the culture. And I was curious. I'm like, would they take a balance? And they I haven't seen the fucking movie, but I've seen some reviews. And it's like, would you take a balanced view of that? Like, look at both sides and kind of look at it objectively and see what went down. Or is it going to be Hollywood will never learn? Let's find out. A24.
I am recording this. Fair warning. Is that really necessary? Look, Joe, 6 feet.
Where the buffalo roam.
Is that praying?
Where the deer and the antelope play.
How did we get here? And even worse, is it worth it?
Where seldom
At the cost of being at war with your neighbors?
a discouraging word.
That's why I'm running for mayor.
And the skies are not
Mayor of Eddington.
So it's Pedro Pascal is going up against the sheriff for mayor during COVID. And I love it when Hollywood takes a look at middle America because it's always so objective, right, guys? Right, chat? They just totally
racists, white supremes, bigots,
and again,
homophobes.
I think at risk of pissing off Hollywood, you could take a pretty good take at this if you did it objectively. I just highly doubt it. Let's see.
Thank you, super duper very much. I used to think that you were some big deal, but I am a much better human being than you.
Who are you talking to? There's nobody here.
First truly modern Western.
Sheriff?
Modernity. Western modernity.
You want things simple and neat. We are in a fight against evil.
Uh-oh.
These are your streets. No, they're your streets.
Being radicalized by the interweb.
You know how different? Yeah.
People are going to be looking here now. can keep your own office going, but you're going to run mine.
So you vote Joe Cross, take back our community,
Hell yeah.
save our soul.
Your pain is not a coincidence. You are not a coincidence. We
are not a coincidence.
You're going to destroy it. Look, it's going on.
Was that Austin Butler?
What was that?
Was that Austin Butler?
Yes.
So this fucking cast is huge.
Yeah, it's got a. Yeah.
What's the budget on this one?
For A24, it's probably $5 million. Everybody worked on it for free. I don't know.
Well, remember the Beau is Afraid cost him a shit ton, right?
But it's got to have like, yeah, it did. It did. Yeah, it's going to have like streamers and it's going to be cringe, I think.
It feels that way.
Yeah. We'll see. Eddington comes out in July. So
you might see.
Oh, I'm gonna watch this one for sure.
Well, I mean,
fucking 100%.
I get why you're curious, Gary. This could be a deceptively edited trailer.
It could be.
Could be.
It could be. But I did read some reviews. And it like it did split the Cannes Film Festival a little bit, but go read. I think there's a Variety review. It's
the good news is Pascal managed to stop Joaquin Phoenix from doing a Nazi salute. He
did. And hey, we're only getting 2 Pedro Pascal movies in July.
Oh, the guy's slowing down.
He's slowing down. But he's going to play Reed Richards. But first, you want to look at the Ironheart trailer?
No.
Do we have a choice?
No.
All right, then.
So this is brand new. I wonder if it's going to be iconic, guys.
Oh, God. Do they say the word again?
I bet you they do.
I
haven't seen it. So.
Okay.
All right, let's go.
My stepdad used to say the best way to know a thing is to take it apart.
Wait, can you just pause it? My stepdad. Where's your real dad? Where's your real fucking... Fuck's sake. My stepdad. Oh, my God.
Dude, I saw a meme. It was terrible. It was the LA riots, and it showed all the stores burning, and the one that didn't burn was a store that said Father's Day cards and work boots.
Oh my God.
It's terrible.
Well, there's no need to do anything to that.
Oh my God.
Oh, God.
Woo.
Put that together. And you can see what it's really made of.
You should take your dad's advice. Break yourself down. See what you're made of.
Here goes nothing.
Man, Orville Redenbacher. Poor, look what Solo did to his career,
don't bring
man.
fucking food into it. You go.
Look what Solo did to that poor guy's career.
Well, we talked about Ray Fisher earlier. There's, Aaron, what's he called? Aaron Eckhart or something?
Aaron Eckhart?
Whatever he's called. I can't remember his fucking name.
Not the guy who played Harvey Two-Face?
No,
that's... Oh, no. Aaron, what's he called? Aaron...
Orville Redenbacher.
Orville...
Alden Ehrenreich is what you're trying to say.
Right,
Orville
okay.
Redenbacher.
Right.
Listen, I prefer the sweet and salty flavor.
I did
Extra butter.
Look at that. Solo lost money, by the way, and he lost his career.
He was in Oppenheimer.
Dude, everybody was in Oppenheimer. I was in Oppenheimer. Okay.
The guy filmed Oppenheimer, I think, after he did this, because this has been 3 fucking years, mate.
Dude, fucking Dr. Doom was in Oppenheimer.
That's right. Won an Academy Award. He was great in it, by the way. We're 35 seconds into the trailer. And I'm having trouble staying awake. Let's hit play.
At least there's no hip hop music. Yeah.
There's a distinct different tone to this trailer than the first one.
Yes.
If I'm gonna protect people, I gotta start thinking outside the box.
By the way, that's they race swapped the hood. They race swapped the hood. No,
I say, what are you doing in our neighborhood? You need to get out of here, as I might get my boomstick out. Don't you know?
Oh my god.
Could have built with that big brain of yours. What? This.
Because I have to.
Might be a hero in there after all.
Oh, so I guess they took notes from the last trailer. They're really like pushing the hero stuff. She's a hero.
Still looks dog shit.
God, it looks terrible.
Riri, time to wake up, love. What are you? Your greatest creation yet. Who the hell else would it be, bitch?
Huh? What?
An AI
What?
that she talks to, maybe?
Who else would it be?
AI mum.
Bish.
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 Bish, please.
Bish.
Bitches leave.
You know what? It's better than the last trailer. I'll give it that.
No, it's just less worse. It still looks like a fucking terrible show.
That you just described Thunderbolts.
Thunderbirds.
Thunderbirds.
Oi, you take Thunderbird's name out of your fucking mouth.
Sorry, Thunderbirds is great.
Don't you mean the new Avengers?
No. Because I walked by a poster yesterday and it said Thunderbolts. It said fucking Thunderbolts.
And when I say better, I don't mean good. It just means better than the last trailer.
It's Jarvisqua.
What?
I was responding to chat.
It was Shaniqua.
It's Jarvisqua.
No.
Oh shit.
Fish, please. Oh.
Oh my god. Fucking Marvel, man. They had I have my own Jarvisqua. It's X-Ray Girl.
When
like
Iron
an
Man's
AI.
AI is also a derivative character.
X-Ray Girl ceases to exist after every show because she's an AI and we just turn her off.
Yeah.
Wasn't there like a theory, whatever, that she was gonna have Tony Stark as a AI or whatever?
Well, that's what was in the comics.
Mm.
Saying Robert Downey Jr. was like, nah.
When Ryan Coogler was doing the behind the scenes of Ironheart, and he said, well, Riri Williams is mentored by Tony Stark, which is not true because Tony Stark was dead at the time in the comic books, and she was mentored by an AI, Tony Stark.
Who was he killed by?
Captain Marvel.
Captain Marvel.
And then who was also locking people up just to lock, like she was pure.
Yeah. Her and Ms.
I know about
Marvel
this.
were rounding people up for the gulag.
For the gulag, yes.
Off their own volition.
Civil War 2 was some serious shit. I couldn't even get through it. I noped out, to be honest with you. That's part of the shit I left in San Francisco.
Who wrote the first Civil War, Gary?
So, yeah. who wrote the first Civil War? Abraham Lincoln and General Lee.
No, Marvel's.
Oh, just kidding.
Oh my god.
Mark Miller. Yes, he did.
Name me a bigger downgrade in comics.
It's hard to. Well, you know what? We have you say that now and that's a pretty big downgrade. But we've had so many downgrades.
We can get lower.
We say that.
We can get lower.
We can get lower. Ironheart premieres in 14 days, everybody. 3-episode premiere of a 6-episode series. So you're getting half of it in one day.
Yeah.
You're getting half of it in one fucking day. And I think it leads
into Fantastic Four.
Just before Fantastic Four. It's been completed for well over 2 years, going on 3 years. It's been completed, and they kicked the can down the road as much as they possibly could. They hate it. I've already told you that people within Marvel are saying it's the worst thing we've ever fucking done. And you know, these are Marvel people.
It was finished in January of 23. It's 2.5 years.
Unbelievable. And they didn't do reshoots. As what they tried to do was edit the shit out of it. So it was supposed to be, I believe, longer. And they just chopped it up. And they're like, so last I heard was under almost 10 re-edits, full re-edits. I don't know how, like,
damn.
There's a reason the delete button exists, the trash can exists. And this is what happens when you play the game of identity politics. You just got to go burn some money. This will cost them subscribers. As if they put this on and somebody accidentally comes across Disney Plus, they're going to unsubscribe.
There's malware on my Disney Plus.
They're going to unsubscribe. Disney Plus, which is, according to Tony Gilroy, broke. They don't have the money to make shows like this anymore. And that's why kind of flew under the radar that Marvel Studios and Marvel Television, you notice that those are split things now. So Kevin Feige still oversees them, but he doesn't run the day-to-day operations of TV anymore. That has been, he either gave it up or that was taken from him. And the future TV projects after Vision Quest will be completely unrelated. They'll still be in the same universe, but they'll be unrelated. And Daredevil season 2, which I know Mahler's super excited for.
Well, how about you? I mean, are you hopeful about that one?
No.
No.
I used up what little fucking hope I had on last season.
Is there, apart from Daredevil season 2, is there any more TV shows in the world? Oh, fucking Wonder Man.
There's Wonder Man.
Vision
that's already
Quest.
But that Wonder Man's been done. Okay, so Vision Quest is still being done, and that's Terry Metalis. And then Daredevil season 2, and I haven't heard anything after that. There's no animated shit coming out. Are you telling the truth, chat? Let me take a look.
What
about what?
Incredibles 3.
Yes.
There's something called Marvel Zombies in production. Apparently.
That was already done.
Okay.
Incredibles 3 finds its director, and it's not Brad Bird, so I could fucking care less. I mean, Incredibles 2 sucked anyway, and that was Brad Bird.
It's Bryan Singer.
No, it's Peter Son or something from Elemental or whatever. Fuck no. Incredibles is damn near a perfect movie.
Yep.
It's damn near a perfect movie. And Incredibles 2 was fucking MCU fucking woke shit. It just was. But the first one,
about its own story. It's so cringeworthy.
Yeah, so much for Incredibles 3. Disney being Disney. Disney being Disney. I'll just watch Incredibles again. The best Fantastic Four movie ever made. Incredibles. So apparently the rumors are true. People have been talking about it all week. Mary Sue Storm will, and like, dude, this rumor came out years ago.
Yonks ago, yeah.
Long time ago. Don't know who I could even attribute it to, but it turned out to be right. So whoever came out with that rumor 2 years ago, you were right. And I was told this was Sue's movie by the people in Marvel, but they said it wouldn't be. It's more, their argument was it's more like a Ripley thing. All right, it's about family. She's not a badass girl boss. But it turns out she is, and she and the female Silver Surfer will take down Galactus, and it's basically Sue Storm and the other guys. If anybody thinks for 1 minute that like I would start questioning the automatic hit that's going to be Doomsday.
I still feel like it is an automatic hit no matter what. It's the follow-up though.
So will it be so financial success? Will it be
critical success? No fucking way.
Will it be Doctor Strange Mom or Spider-Man No Way Home?
Well, my guess would be that we're looking at even worse than MOM, because how could this be anything other than a sludge circus? You know, what could this is going to be the most incoherent. It is the peak of this entire era. Maximum cameos, maximum multiverse, insane castings that no one actually really wants.
Yeah, it's going to be so disjointed.
It's going to be a fucking mess.
Yep.
And then the Avengers is a bunch of fucking wankers that no one cares about. So who cares?
So Sue Storm's leading the Fantastic Four. The new Avengers Thunderbolts are led by Yelena, which I still can't get my head around why you would. Bucky's on the fucking team. He's an Avenger.
No, he's a villain. He's a crook now. He's a villain.
You give it to Yelena.
He's a villain.
Who's a
They're all
villain?
villains.
No,
They're all
Yelena's
villains because they didn't arrest fucking Madam fucking Hydra at the end. They went, "Oh, you want to give us the name Avengers? Okay, we'll let you fucking off then." They're
Bucky
all criminals.
Bucky should be leading the team. Like whatever.
John Walker should be.
He did nothing wrong, except for Wyatt Russell out there rooting on fucking fires and shit, dumbass. But fucking his dad should just fucking smack him upside his head. Because I know his dad isn't rooting that shit on. But Yelena, who's known more as Yelena than any superhero name, by the way.
Marvel's Katie
is leading the new Avengers, and Captain African American is leading the other Avengers. I mean, how could you not root for fucking Doctor Doom at this point?
I am. I am because I don't have a inverted commas hero to root for.
No,
because I don't like any of them. So who am I actually meant to be rooting for? I don't care. Am I rooting for Shang-Chi? No. Am I rooting for Yelena? Don't give a fuck. Am I Captain Black Falcon Man? Don't give two shits. Ironheart? Who the fuck am I meant to be rooting for in this film?
Thor?
Yeah, Thor's there. Yeah.
He's gonna turn up and go, quirky line. I like this one. And fuck off.
Yeah.
Do you think we're gonna get Infinity War Thor when he arrives at Wakanda?
I can't wait to see Ian McKellen's face CG'd on some stuntman's body to be killed after 30 seconds. Be so fun. Well, that's the other thing, Mahler. We've talked about it. Is you're lining up a bunch of you're bringing back these old characters, and it's going to be Johnny Storm from Deadpool and Wolverine, like times 10. They're going to line them up and just kill them all.
Oh, just line them up against the wall.
Yeah.
And then just go bang, bang,
I was going to say
bang.
something else, but go ahead and against the wall.
Some of them might need a wood chipper, but
yeah, that's not going to be fun. You know what? I don't think it'll do as bad, but I'm getting Flash vibes. I don't know how you...
It could easily be a mitigated disaster of a movie. Easily.
I
mean, remember, they tried to push this thing out ASAP.
Yeah, if they had taken like a couple of years to make it, I'm like, I still think that'd be difficult. It's 18 months at this point, and I think it gets delayed again.
Dude, you haven't got any Avengers. You've got nobody to fucking root for. So it doesn't matter if you take 2 years or 5 fucking years. People want Iron Man, Captain America, Thor, Hawkeye, Black Widow, Hulk. They want that sort of level. I mean, Savage Hulk, not fucking Ponce. That's what
you
they
don't like
want.
Ponce Hulk? Wow.
I know. I know. I'm a bit of a bigot around.
Hey,
these
but
parts.
they have diverse leaders of the teams now.
They're not diverse.
They have 2 women. No, they're actually 2 white women, and Captain African American are now the leaders of the team. They did it. They defeated racism and sexism within the movies. Now, never mind the fact that they suck and they've all been in flops, but progress.
None of them. Right. Tell me honestly. Tell me one thing that makes Captain America the right choice to lead the Avengers. What has he done? Name me one fucking thing.
He got a bank loan.
No, he didn't. He got denied.
He said, "Do better, Senator."
Mauler.
He's got the tech. He's practically Iron Man at this point. So
I mean,
beat people into submission.
He was gifted a lot of things. He got a lot of hand-me-downs.
What's Yelena done to lead the new Avengers / Thunderbolt
gave
/
Sentry a hug.
She got depressed.
She got sad.
Name one thing that Iron Man did to be worthy of leading the Avengers.
Paid for everything. Helped get the team together with Nick Fury.
Launched the notion of superheroes in that universe.
Yeah.
Took on the government in terms of
went against his own company to right the wrongs. Sacrifice, hero's journey kind of stuff. Really dated concepts.
I didn't need a whole plethora.
As it was dated patriarchal concepts that made him a leader. Okay.
So
it was white male privilege.
So essentially, if we can just cut through the bullshit, Captain America is Sam Wilson's Captain America because he's black, and Yelena is leader of the other fucking twats because she's a woman. Right? Because let's just cut through all the fucking bollocks, right? There's no longer immutable characteristics. There's no longer show not tell. Show not tell. That's all gone. Now we're dealing with fucking far leftist, superficial traits. This person needs because he's black. This person needs because they're a woman. None of them have displayed anything whatsoever as their leaders. What's Chong-Chi done? Nothing. Hug around with a woman who smokes 40 packs of cigarettes a day. What has anyone else done?
That's a superpower. Okay.
What did the Eternals do? The Eternals did actually nothing. They let everything go on around them and did nothing because the world's so fucking stupid. The Marvel universe is so fucking stupid when they're right. So essentially, the Eternals have been the worst group of people on planet Earth right now. Black Widow, what's she done? Nothing. Got depressed, ate, got a little bit chubby, and then fucking cried. Boom, great job. None of them have done fuck all.
No.
And this is our leading Avengers. This is going into Doomsday. This is why we have Patrick Stewart and Ian McKellen and fucking Alan Cummings and everyone else coming back. It's to disguise the fact that this is going to be fucking dog shit.
Dude, this movie's going to be, look, it's Patrick Stewart. There goes Patrick Stewart. Look, it's Ian McKellen. Oh, there goes Ian McKellen. Look, it's Alan Cummings. Oh, he lasted a minute.
It's not like they've been brought in because the story has demanded it, right?
No.
It's like, oh my God, it's been built so
James
well.
Marsden. Oh, and
If
he's got his head
anything,
blown off.
Yeah.
Deadpool Wolverine gave them their final finale, their goodbye. Fox, we hardly knew you. Bye.
Yeah.
And then but now it's like, no, they're back. More than ever, they are back.
It should have.
There
Days of
isn't a
Future
leader.
It
Past
was already
ending.
a fucking
There is
awkward
no-
goodbye because they did a goodbye in Logan already.
There isn't a leader. There is nobody in Marvel right now that you'd be like, fucking lead me. I could get behind this person. I could get behind this person as a leader, as somebody that wants to do the right thing, get things done, that can turn around and tell people what to fucking do.
John
I don't know. Walker's not that guy. Thor's the closest you got, but they damaged the shit out of him.
And where's Doctor Strange?
He's been cucked. Cucked at the altar.
Contract disputes, I'm sure. that's where Doctor Strange is.
Cucked at the altar. Where's America Chavez?
You know what?
mate?
I'm guessing some of this, aside from the big stars like Robert Downey Jr. and Chris Evans, is like Scarlett Johansson's like, I ain't coming back. Fuck you.
Yeah.
I'm guessing some of that is like, if you want me back, like, where's Jeremy Renner?
They won't pay him enough.
Well, yeah, you heard about that bit, yeah.
Yep.
Hey, do you want to do a second season of Hawkeye? We'll pay you half the amount that we paid you for season 1.
Sorry, you almost died.
Yeah.
In the meantime, he's got a hit show. He's got a best-selling book. He's doing fine. And he didn't die. Yep.
Oh.
And even in the good old days, who was the most underused character is Hawkeye. 100 times Hawkeye. So, yeah, it'll be interesting. And then there's a big long break. This after Fantastic Four, there's nothing until supposedly Christmas of next year. I think it goes longer.
You think the fantastic cuckolds are going to fucking run the team?
Well, they're going to be in it for sure.
Well, they're going to be in it for sure. The only thing that I could potentially believe would be the X-Men. That's the only thing I could potentially believe, which means they would have to introduce actual really fucking interesting X-Men that we could be like, fucking hell, these like guys look great.
Comic accurate X-Men.
It's the only thing to me that can fucking solve this.
We will see. Because everybody still loves a girl boss.
No, they don't.
They fucking do. I totally disagree. On the anniversary of Furiosa flopping, you're gonna get a little past a week. Furiosa flopped on May 24th of 2024. So we're a couple weeks past the anniversary. A movie that is identical in theming. In a girl taking over a male character's role.
Okay.
In a universe.
And then have the guy in the fucking film.
Except this guy's in it a lot more. Ballerina, which I watched, flopped. Now, Ballerina didn't cost as much as Furiosa was 168 million. Ballerina was 90. I saw Ballerina yesterday, and I thought it's really super mid, like super 5 out of 10. Probably should have been a streaming movie. Some of the action is good. Ana de Armas is hot. My biggest complaint is they tried to keep her from being hot, like the latter part of the movie. She's just like, she's in cold weather. She's covered up way too much, but you can't keep a hot woman down. She still looks hot. So that's good. They really did try to explain in the beginning, like, you're a girl, you're smaller and you're weaker, and you got to basically make your own rules. You got to fight dirty. And you got to fight like a girl, they say. And she promptly kicks a dude in the balls, and that's fighting like a girl. She kicks a lot of dudes in the balls. The action's good. Like, my favorite parts were when she would blow people up with hand grenades.
That was getting really exciting then.
Oh, I know. Sorry. Blow people up with not the other kind. Probably would have made the movie done better. But but she blew people up with and they just kind of splatted, and it was kind of funny and good. John Wick is in it, and this takes place in between 3 and 4. I can't remember.
Yeah.
Marvel. Mahler would love this because it really builds on the lore of it being basically John Wick turning into Assassin's Harry Potter. It's just this magical world that lives everywhere else. There's an entire town of assassins, an assassin cult in the third act, which I don't hate the concept of. It's kind of funny seeing like I wanted the kids to have guns, but they didn't go that far. That would have been. There's a scene where there's a playground. She's going to this village that has a cult, an assassin cult. So they're totally different from what Ballerina and John Wick are involved with. They're a cult. They don't kill with honor, and they don't let their kids leave. So there's like this little scene where they're ringing the bell because the ballerina's there, and basically the entire town just turns on her. Right. And I was hoping the kids would like be on the playground and they pull out some fucking Glocks and shit. That would have been fucking great.
That would have been cool.
That would have been
fucking
actually funny as hell. But they did not go that far. Yeah. So Anna, her character was stolen as a kid, and that sends her on her journey. It's kind of a hodgepodge movie. It feels, it doesn't have the best through line, but the action, like, dude, you're not supposed to take this like your suspension of disbelief has got to be pushed to the max with this, like with the later John Wick films for sure. And I didn't hate it, but it's a Len Weissman movie, Mahler. So it's not as, the editing and the directing is not as good as John Wick movies. It's just not. It feels a little sloppier and slower. But Anna de Armas, she's hot. I'll just say she's hot. I'm not going to say she has the best like the best charisma as an actress or anything. But she's hot. So definitely wait for it on streaming, and then you can watch it on streaming. That would be my review of it. I actually liked Furiosa more than I liked Ballerina. I did. Well, because George Miller's a better director and the action's fucking great in it. But it didn't do well.
The shock's mocking.
It didn't do well because nobody fucking asked for this movie. Just do another John Wick movie if you're going to do that. And again, like Keanu's in it, and he plays. He's in it for like 10 minutes. He kind of
holy shit! He's in it like. Go on. Sorry, Mom.
How did that John Wick TV show end up doing? Did anyone care about that?
The Continental.
I couldn't get past the first.
I think it got
second
canceled.
episode. Yeah,
They
canceled it. It wasn't very good. It wasn't very good. Yeah, John Wick's not a world you want to explore. You just want to see John Wick fucking killing people. That's it. And it gets more fantastical as it goes on. Way more.
It's probably going to hit about 250 mil to break even, or maybe a little less, but let's say 220. Because the marketing probably wouldn't be anywhere. So let's say about 210, 220 to break even. It's on 50 after its first weekend. So it's not
and How to Train Your Close. It wasn't even number one, and it's not like it, dude. This is a mid-level action movie. It's like, you know,
a film like that. I film like this. Really, honestly, you can't give it more than 20 mil. You can't.
Yeah, 30 or 40 max. But you're right. Like, I don't know what the 90 million went into. Maybe it's Keanu's salary. I don't know.
He's the guy's a cool guy. I can imagine him.
Yeah, he's cool, and I got no problem with her. You know, it was a very average movie. Very average movie. Don't know if it needed to exist at all. And it probably would have done. It's probably just better for a streamer, and it'll probably do better on streaming. You know, it's just something you can watch casually. And I mean, like, you know, as far as the reality of her eventually beating the shit, there's a lot of guys with guns decide to attack her with hammers and knives. So
naturally,
so there's that. John Wick does beat the piss out of her. She's trying to take out John Wick, and he just and you know, they mentioned specifically the only like truly
he's Baba Yaga, mate.
Yeah, he is. And they gave her kind of a nickname too, like Baba Yaga.
The best line in the first John Wick film is when he says, John Wick's the guy you sent to kill the boogeyman.
Yes.
The fucking boogeyman.
The
Yeah, because
fucking boogie. Yeah, it's
John Wick 1 is Chino, man. John Wick 2, 3, and 4.
yeah, because he calls him the boogeyman. And said, John Wick isn't the boogeyman. He's the man you sent to kill the fucking boogeyman.
Hey,
You're
Gary, do you
already
remember one of Theon's friends that John kills in the first movie is played by the guy who plays Wesley in Daredevil. He gets him in the bathroom. I didn't realize that because I was checking his IMDb and I was like, oh shit, that was him.
No way. I did not know that.
Yeah.
Well, Gabriel Byrne's the big bad in this one. He runs the cult of assassins that's in the German town that's quite charming, actually. The town is very charming. Yeah.
I'm seeing him for a long time.
If you like want to kill some time on a matinee day, go watch it. It's fine. The action's just for the action and watching Anna Darmus run around beating the shit out of dudes.
Looking miserable as fuck.
But yeah, it's not the best. It's like I told Mahler, I'm like, I forgot it by the time I got to the car. I was like, and then I was watching it with Nerdrotic Jr. and Mrs. Nerdrotic, and they showed the Nobody 2 trailer, which it's ridiculous, and I loved it. And both of them like, there's a Nobody 2? What's Nobody? I'm like, oh, I have failed.
Yeah,
I have failed. So
failed this shit.
we went right home and watched Nobody, which was so much fucking better. It's a fucking great movie. God damn, I love that movie. Can't wait for the second one. Comes out in August, so I'll be there for that one. But yeah, like Ballerina's not like Thunderbolt's bad or anything, or Captain African American bad. It's fine. It's fine.
Yeah, but really though, films like this have no right to have $90 million budgets.
No. And it like flopping almost a year right after Furiosa, and they're practically the same thing. It's like, hey, Furiosa, not a bad movie. I liked it. You know what would have made it better and more popular? Making it a Mad Max movie.
Radical idea.
It's a radical idea.
Also, lower the fucking budget.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh my God. What else do we have? X-Ray Go. We could probably
actually Chris sent me something. It's a
Hey Chris Gore.
Superman.
Thanks for giving me the heads up on the ticket. I already got my Superman ticket, so I can just review it early. Although that's going to be really fun to review, guys. With Warner Brothers fucking pinging you on any nanosecond of footage you fucking show.
Oh, really?
Well, there'll be lots of flipping and stretching and all kinds of stuff we have to do with the footage.
All right. So let's see what it says.
Oh my God, I love those zippers. Can we go back to the zippers? No, go back. Go back.
I can't. There's no like.
Oh, there isn't?
I can't just guess.
Well-placed zippers.
They're everywhere.
Oh God!
Okay.
Oh.
Wow, yeah, those zippers
guys,
are.
It's my film. Hey,
it's Superman James Gunn.
over here. It's not Superman James Gunn.
God damn it. Listen, this has everything to do with comparing it to Fantastic Four, guys. Fantastic Four, like each day passes, looks like it's going to be probably shit. But I'm feeling better about Superman now until I see shit like that, dude. God damn it. I thought the last trailer was okay. That last, the last one they put out. Oh, wow.
We could just look at her instead.
Well, hey, dude, if this movie does great.
She dropped her handkerchief. I need to put it back in her pocket.
Yeah.
I'm a gentleman. I'll put it right down to the bottom so it doesn't fall out.
So it doesn't. You can't lose it, right?
Exactly.
If this movie makes $1 billion, then
we know why.
He backed it up. James Gunn backed what? No, why what?
Because of her boobies.
Yeah. Yes.
Oh my god.
Her boobies.
What does this show become?
Same thing it's always been, Mueller.
No,
Hey, can I?
As I was saying, if this movie makes $1 billion, then he backed it up.
Sure.
You gotta give him respect. It's like guy called his shot and he just walked
Nailed
off.
it.
Bottom of the ninth, walk off, grand slam, home run. Okay, respect. Done it. All right, you've earned your ego. Anything under that, oof. But it will be better than Fantastic Four. This is DC's opportunity right here at the end of the superhero film.
Yeah, where everyone's fucking sick
to grab the baton
and fall head first into the
Maybe you can keep it going a little while longer until Tom King's fucking Supergirl comes out.
Kills everything.
So what's the Wonder Woman announcement? So they just said they're making a movie? Did they cast anybody?
No, just there's a Wonder Woman movie in the works.
Leslie Jones.
I can only hope. Nobody cares.
Bruce Jenner.
Juice Brenner?
Yeah, Juice
Banner. Juice Banner. Juicy Brucey Banner.
Oh my God.
Just don't get him in a car.
I was completely fine with that little trailer until James look at me.
I know.
I'm here
too.
Do you think he's tried to convince all of like the studios, you need me in the marketing, trust me, I can help, as opposed to right now it's like, maybe take a step back, maybe?
Well, even if it's the marketing department's idea, I would go like, I kind of want to make the movie about Superman.
Hey,
well, it's Entertainment Weekly, so it's likely an interview with them all. So that's it's their idea. Let's have you all kind of doing the Superman thing, and then James Gunn's in the other.
You brought it up.
I mean, I would have thought both on the ends of Warner and Entertainment Weekly would be like fucking front and center Superman. Lois Lane, yeah, I get that. James Gunn is like, is he that much of a director celebrity that you need him in the? And if they were like, yeah, but we talk to him in the thing, it's like, that's fine, you'll survive. I don't know, man. It's
you will survive.
We'll see.
We'll see.
Unfortunately, yes.
Very soon. A little under a month. At least they put their tickets on sale in a reasonable amount of time and not like 6 months ahead like Fantastic Four. They crashed the sites.
No, they didn't.
There was 12 reports.
They had nothing to do with the crash. They had nothing to do with
the sites did not crash. That is utter bullshit. If you want to question that, just go look at your local screenings. It's like, how did 6 tickets fucking crash the site?
Was that considered a DDoS attack?
Maybe. Maybe. July. July's gonna be great.
Bring up the Alex DeCampi shit, dude. It's fucking hilarious.
Oh yeah. I almost forgot.
Actually, I've got a.
You got it. So
I got a link I can share with you.
You want to give a little?
Thank you.
You want to give a little build up for this? Remind the audience because nobody's going to know who Alex DeCampi is. A fucking comic book writer, but please remind the audience.
She's something beginning with C. Yeah, she's something beginning with C. All right, comic book writer. That's one of them. She's known for her cancellations of people. She's part of the Whisper Network in comics. They went after what's his name, creator of what was going to be The Authority. What was going to be the second movie?
Warren Ellis.
Warren Ellis, yeah, going after him. Friends with known embezzlers. She also had a lot to do, or was certainly named in the suicide letter of Ed Bisker as well as one of the reasons why he deleted himself, as he was pushing a narrative which was not true. Absolutely not true. And the guy killed himself. And yeah, she then, of course, because the comics book industry, the current comics book industry is full of fucking pieces of shit. They tried to put a wall around her and surround her and protect her. But this is the person as well. Didn't she say
nominated
something?
for an Eisner
Oh,
after she was
meaningless.
named in Ed Pisker's suicide note, where she and if you want to go through the lore of that one,
And they invited Ed Pisker's sister.
Ed Pisker. Yeah, they did, and he was nominated as well. But Ed Pisker had been talking to an underage girl, but was it inappropriate or not? I didn't really see the messages, but
didn't it come out that it wasn't inappropriate at all? He was giving her advice or something on
giving her artistic advice, something to that effect. If I'm wrong, though, please let me know. Either way, it certainly wasn't a good look for him. But instead of like going out and explaining it, it got the Whisper Network went after him, started piling on him. And, you know, he was an artist, probably a lot of depression. The news was going to his fucking parents' house, asking questions. So this thing blew up. The guy he streamed with fucking bailed out on him, later apologized, but bailed out on him. He was going to have this big art thing in, I think in Pittsburgh or Pennsylvania, wherever he lives. That got canceled. And he didn't see a way out. He wrote a long suicide note, naming his detractors, naming a lot of people in the Whisper Network, and shot himself in his car. Alex DeCampi, along with others, wasn't sorry. Tried to play victim after this. After he committed suicide, she tried to play victim. She is filth.
Yes.
She's fucking filth. She needs to find Jesus. She needs to do something. She needs to get the fuck out of the comic book industry because she's not very good at it. The only way she's ever gotten jobs is through coercion. Through this fucking Whisper Network. And that shit started a long time ago. Listen, it's always been around. The fucking comic book creators are always they're catty bitches. I mean, they make a San Francisco salon look straight. Okay. They do. They most of them are a bunch of catty bitches. But they can be fucking horrible. And I found that out. This is before that, before all this, like when I was working there. That's why I didn't invite a lot of them over, because I got to know them and I'm like, fuck this. I still want to like comic books.
I don't know if this is exactly true, but did she say something along the lines of, I won't get out of bed for less than $100,000 for a contract or something? Well, looks like she didn't get many contracts.
She's never done much other than cause trouble. She's known for just being a cunt.
Yes.
That's what she's known for. Yeah. Not an author. She attaches herself to certain people. And look what's happened. Look what's, Neil Gaiman, whether he broke the law or not, a male feminist out there doing butt stuff with butter, with a nanny. Okay. So I'm like, two consenting adults, fine. But you're also telling everybody you're a male feminist. So there it is. But this cropped up recently.
Yes. This is from her Blue Sky account. I'm $250 short on my mortgage payment this month. Thanks, Unbound, because her company's gone under. Her comic company's gone under. And
I wonder if that had anything to do with Diamond. But
they owe her a lot of money, mate. Do you know how much money they owe her?
Tons.
$5,000.
Dude, that's a mortgage. That's a single mortgage payment in the UK, exactly, right? She's in the UK.
If you feel like chucking a little extra cash my way, that would be grand. Link to some funding site, I guess. I'm also selling signed copies of my book.
Yeah, what is it? Is it a comic book adaptation of Ed Pisker's fucking suicide note?
I would hit the rim shot right now. Later, just gotta go home and home. Maybe you've been evicted. And take some photos of them. Couldn't happen to a nicer person.
Brian Visaggio and Alex DeCampi have to constantly beg for money.
Yeah.
And when you
thriving,
do that,
dude, thriving.
When you for like, just Uber, just go out and fucking get a job with Uber. But they're writers. Writers. Guess what? I got news for you. You could be an artistic person. You could be a creative person, but it just, in my view, you're not a writer or an artist unless you're making your fucking living off it. You're paying all your fucking bills with it. Then I think you're the thing. You are an aspiring writer. You're probably a good writer. Maybe you haven't gotten a break yet, but I think for you to be, if you're going to like sit there and put your entire identity in it, and maybe it should pay your bills. There's a lot of things I do as a hobby. I wouldn't consider myself that thing.
Well, when all you're known for is
karma.
Well, yeah, exactly. Karma coming to get you. I think the universe is starting to cancel that one out.
For a long time, I was a parts guy, an auto parts guy, because that paid my bill. Paid my bills. Proud to be it. Absolutely proud to be it. I was a parts delivery driver. That paid my bills. That's what I did for a living. I also had a lot of hobbies. I played bass. I drew a little bit. Never called myself a musician or artist. But that's me. In other news, in other comic news, by the way, that's the universe unfolding as it should. I think, as I told Az in a message, she deserves to be homeless. I think homeless would be humbling for her. I think she'd learn a lot from being homeless, and maybe she could try to reconnect with, if there's any human soul there, humility can do that. Unlikely. But we learn a lot from failure.
I don't think there's a single soul there.
We learn a lot from failure. And she hasn't faced any of her consequences or anything. She's always protected. She's very manipulative. Now, I guess the one thing is, if she doesn't change, then she's going to have to live out her life being as she is right now, which is the worst form of punishment anybody could possibly imagine. I can't imagine she's fun to be around.
No, she's a cunt.
Mark Miller.
Oh, she went hard after Mark, remember?
Yeah, she did.
She went hard after Mark. Yeah.
And so is Bleeding Cool. And so is some former colorist.
Bleeding Cool, who's in cahoots with Alex
DeCampi and the Whisper Network. So Mark came on Open Bar. Mahler was talking to him.
What a mistake he made.
What a mistake. I was there. He talked to me. He talked to Neon from Clownfish. I think he talked to John's Longbox. And I know he's talked to others. If I missed it, I'm sorry. That's making the rounds for Psychic Sam, and then Bleeding Cool, put out an article trying to gaslight, because some colorist said, "Hey, fuck this guy." And it's kind of two separate things. So it's fuck this guy, Mark Miller. He doesn't pay residuals because they're relaunching Chrononauts, which is a really good book, by the way. I'm going to buy 10 just because that guy said he wants to boycott Mark Miller because he doesn't get residuals off of coloring a book from 10 years ago that's changed fucking companies. Welcome to fucking business. Okay. I just want to point out that Mark does not take money for the comics he does now.
No.
He doesn't take a penny. He pays his artists, his colorists, his writers. He doesn't have a lot of control over reprints through Dark Horse. And the main reason it's brought up is because he talked to us. And it's not 2018 anymore. So I don't think Mark is losing any fucking sleep whatsoever.
No, not in the slightest.
Yeah. The 2018 tactics don't fucking work. Nobody cares. For one, if you're yelling on Blue Sky, bro, nobody's fucking hearing you.
Yeah, exactly.
Nobody's fucking hearing you.
That's not fair. Maybe a couple of pedophiles.
And there's plenty of bots.
That's true. What was that, Mahler?
There's plenty of bots, and I was just thinking after what Az said, it's like, oh, imagine like AI learns to become.
Oh no!
God, our future is bleak.
I fucking love Blue Sky. Thank God it exists. So, yeah, any camp, and they tried to, Rich Johnston's a piece of shit, but they tried to boost it on Bleeding Stool, and nobody's reading that either. So
the only people that read that are people within the mainstream industry because they're just desperate to see their name for validation.
Yeah.
But if you think anyone's going to that fucking site as a source of legitimate comic news, you got to fucking kidding me.
Yep. Let's go to Soups. We're gonna have a little shorter show today.
A little shorter show. That's a lot of alliteration right there.
Yeah, I got a lot of shit going on right now.
Is that a lot of alliteration? Az?
Maybe. It's literally a lot of alliteration.
I should have show. Super Chats shorter show.
There we go.
I thought you were talking about
Hunter Devarik for 1999 says, to answer why being 6 months sober, nothing really prompted me to do it. My birthday is on New Year's Eve, and I did dry January and just decided to see how long I can go. It ended up being part of my turnaround for 2025. It's been great. Godspeed, dude. Applause.
Jesus.
Sobriety is based. It's wonderful not feeling like shit when you wake up in the morning, and then wondering what the hell you've done. That's the first part. But after spiritual awakening, and you can do a lot of growth. The thing with I don't know if you're going to AA or not, but sobriety is just a the alcohol is just a symptom of the problem. But as my sponsor once said, if you go to AA, it's like life school. It's really good. You learn a lot. Congratulations, man. You get to live. Terry Masters for 1999. Hey, Mahler. Hello. Have you had a chance to try Lies of P Overture? I'm actually going through my 7th playthrough of the base game before I started. Also, I loved watching your 10th anniversary of DS2. I hate that game.
Yeah, I fucking hate it too. No, I haven't. I didn't even know if it was out yet, the DLC for Lies of P, but I want to do like a full playthrough again because I really, that's like my favorite non-From Souls game. It's good shit. So good to hear it's fun.
Carol Hall has gifted 5 Nerdrotic memberships for $25. Thank you, Carol. Appreciate you. Appreciate everybody here. Thank you. J Mac for 20 says Dragonheart was great. Drunk CGI Sean Connery, Dennis Quaid giving up on his English accent halfway through, and it even has Dizzy, one of my favorite movies because of how bad it is. I'm going to rewatch it today. Mahler, you did it.
I would have thought it would be something that you just had in the memory banks permanently.
I watched it. No, for one, I didn't hate it when it came out. Like, I just expected fantasy movies to be schlock all the time, Yeah. So like, I was like, whatever we get, we get.
I mean, it's, I'm not gonna say it's like a fucking amazing movie, but I enjoy it. It's really fun, and for the time,
Reign of Fire.
Oh God, that's just
fucking great. That needs to be in 4K.
Yeah.
God damn it. What a concept, man. What a fucking total kick-ass concept, too. I fucking love it.
And it makes you wonder, it's like, how did that not kick off as like a huge IP? You'd have thought it would.
I'd say give it another chance, but nah.
Not in this era.
No, not in this age. But holy shit, that should be a series of books. I mean, it's such a cool fucking concept.
You could make a really good prestige TV show out of it. It could be games easily.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Didn't have
comic books. Pogs. Just kidding.
Fucking Pogs, hell yeah.
Fucking Pogs, dude.
Fucking Pogs.
Spinward has gifted 50 Nerdrotic memberships. So $250.
Damn.
Spinward, thank you. If Az wrote the classics for $20. Oh, yeah.
Inakmamon.
It's a Nakmamon. Why are you outing him? Why are you doxing him, man?
Because he's got 58,000 of these fucking things. And you can tell.
And I love
so
every
many
keep them coming.
Yeah.
Keep them coming. Fuck this ass guy, his ungrateful ass.
I'm
We appreciate you.
grateful.
We appreciate you. If Az wrote the classics for $20, they live. I am here to eat food and fuck ass. And I'm all out of food.
It's a good quote.
That's
from that movie.
Oh man, that just makes me hungry.
Fucking
And there's no food.
That is no food.
Whoa.
What?
Outlaw Josie Wales is out in 4K now? How did I not know this? Anakmamon Reviews and Rants for $5 says, I just got the Outlaw Josie Wales and the Naked... Oh, maybe that's in Blu-ray. And the Naked Gun in 4K, which I have. The latter is in a steelbook now because of Mahler. I'm going to have to rewatch Dragonheart. Yep.
Do it.
Dude, Outlaw Josie Wales is my favorite Clint Eastwood movie.
I never watched Dragonheart. Am I gonna have to watch Dragonheart?
Yeah, you know what?
That's crazy. How'd that happen? As sounds like the kind of thing you'd be like, oh yeah, dragons. Sean Connery as a dragon? You kidding me?
Which was the one with Christian Bale? What one was that?
Rain
the one
of
in
Fire.
London?
Rain of Fire. We were just talking about it. Thanks for playing. God damn it.
I was shopping.
Also, that's just a
His
completely
mind is
different
in
era, dude.
Was shopping.
It's not like they came out together and you chose one over the other. What
What are you
fuck
shopping
trying
for?
to say?
I hope it's a soundboard.
I was actually fuck you.
If you're gonna shop for something, shop for a motherfucking soundboard.
Is there a wizard in Dragon?
I was just looking at pictures of food.
Were you?
There's no wizard, but there is Pete Postlethwaite. And it's nice to see him.
Pete Postle. Oh, R.I.P. Pete. He was taken way too soon.
Yeah.
Oh, damn it.
Love Pete Postlethwaite as an actor.
Watching it right after this.
Okay, I'm gonna maybe watch this tonight. Thank you, Molly.
Thanks, Mahler.
Oh my God.
David Gannon for $20. I remember over 20 years ago leaving the TV on to make it seem like someone was home, only to come home late and hear porn sounds coming from the living room because we hadn't paid attention to what channel we'd left on. Yes, Max.
Oh dear.
Max. And that's the and they're well, we want to make it more child friendly, so we're going to change the name to Max. We're like, what?
Why?
Josh Kelsey has dropped $19.99 and walks away because that's what Josh does. Hail Josh Kelsey. The God of Gravy, 2 parts for $25, says, seeing that I was able to complete an arc using the power of logical
Argumentation.
Oh, I thought it said augmentation. Argumentation. Facts and logic. I figured I should try it again. So here it goes. Missed you last week. Missed you like Michael Bay missed the mark when he made Pearl Harbor. Missed you and your last 5 picks for the top 5 Doctor Who series. All I'm saying is that Pearl Harbor sucked. Please finish the top 5. God, I think we can now.
I've already done it. I already did it.
No, well, we got to do it right. I had to do my Doctor Who's been on the mind. It took me a week to make that video. Fucking watching that series was brutal, dude.
It's taken you longer to do that video than people giving a shit about Doctor Who.
That's right.
People give a shit about Doctor Who still?
No.
Got a lot of nice compliments on the video, so thank you.
Dude,
I thought it shared out in the wild for the ending, and I was like, "Oh, sweet!" Like by people who are not even sure if they knew who you were. And I was like, "Look at you go!"
Thanks.
The consolidated
nice
for the
from everyone
penultimate
saying you're a
episode.
horrible person, you know.
No, well, I mean, I got a tweet that said, "I fucking hate this guy," but that was a good ending to the video.
There you go. Win him over eventually, Gary.
What were you saying?
The consolidated numbers are out for the penultimate episode, and the consolidated numbers 2.51 million.
Oof. Oof.
It'll be back. Did you see all the shill sites are kind of doing? This is where Doctor Who can go next. This is what Doctor Who's setting up.
And they will be making those articles for the next decade.
20 years.
It's fucking done. Yeah, it's longer than that. It's done. It is done. J-Mac for $100. J-Mac! There's no shame in fighting like a girl. Anyone who has been in fight knows how important it is. Size is nature and has been unfair. I've always told my daughter, you always go for the groin. Yes, absolutely. And the eyes. Hollywood has lied to so many people on how to real scraps work. You're absolutely right. And they were right to tell her, like, well, this is fighting advice for boys and girls. Well, for one, don't fight, because you could end up getting really hurt, especially when it's an adult fight. But if you're going to fight, keep in mind that you could get really hurt. So fight fucking dirty. There are no fucking rules.
No.
Fight dirty.
No,
dudes can kick dudes in the balls, punch them in the balls, do whatever it takes to win.
What if you're a knight?
Then your armor's probably going to protect you.
This is where I side with Braun. This is where I side with Braun. Enoch Maman of reviews and rants for $20. I'm going to see the ballerina tomorrow. I'm going to have the theater to myself. That's good because no one will hear me sing along with Evanescence. Oh God, yeah, I love that band, and I'm glad they're back. I own it. Bring the hate. I'm used to it. No, it's fine. You can like what you want. Their political views are retarded, but so are most bands.
I don't need to hear a band's political views. Thank you.
I don't want to hear, Evanescence thoughts on the battle in the Middle East, or I just don't need to hear it.
Just put the Bring Me Back into the bag, please.
Yep. Somebody said happy birthday, Az.
Fuck off. I know exactly what that's about. Fuck off.
X-Ray's future pet water monitor for $5. I love X-Ray Girl. X-Ray Girl loves me. We're happy. We're a happy family. With a great big hug and a kiss from me to her. Won't X-Ray Girl say she loves me too?
You're evil and you want to kill me, okay? I don't like this.
Oh, damn. One of those fans, huh?
Yep. Remington PRD for $10. You're the Fantastic Four facing super gay Galactus. He bends over and devours Earth with his ass instead of his mouth. No time to fight. Just watch. What's your final thought as cheeks eclipse the sky? Thank God it's over.
Pedro Pascal's got a smile on his face.
Yeah, I was going to say. The sweet release of death.
Yeah. Get an asteroid hit at the exact same time. Just for Uber effect.
Right.
Gunner. Just absolutely make sure.
A Gunner for 20 Norwegian krona. I see Az is in
Uedo,
Seoul, South Korea.
Oh, okay.
Oh, is that what it is? Okay.
Okay.
Well, there you just gave away your location, Az.
Wow. Hashtag doxed.
You and Johnny Somali or whatever his fucking name is. I take my country like I take my drink, full of ice, says Black Cane for $2. Megatobi09 for $9.99, proper British money. Hey guys, do you think we could have a Mobland and Gentleman crossover? P.S. Love the work you guys do. Thanks for keeping me going at work. You're welcome. They could exist in the same universe. They could.
They can, and then the benefit would just be the interactions with all these great actors. But I imagine they're just going to be focused on keeping these shows going with the cast they have, and they're probably not thinking about that right now.
No, they're thinking about getting that season 2 out quicker than 2 fucking years.
Yes, please.
Yep. Guy Ritchie was on Clarkson's Farm.
He was.
Was he?
Yes.
Nice.
So was James May. So was Richard Hammond. And Richard Hamm.
Richard Hamm, yeah.
Richard Hamm is great. So was Piers Morgan.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was a great scene. So he's all, I'm going to talk to all of my friends who have bought pubs before. And they're all like, Don't do it. It sucks. It's terrible.
Dude, he looks so miserable in much of that season.
Towards the end, he looks, dude, he was getting fucking angry at people towards the end. Yeah.
Which because he knows the cameras are rolling, it's like he'd be so much more angry if
oh god, yes. But those two fucking blonde women who like set up the pub were so fucking annoying, dude.
Well, yeah, there's that part where they ask him to do something, and then he's like, "Okay, do you want me to do that before or after the other thing and the other thing and the other thing and the other thing and the other?" And he just goes on like this fucking huge list. It's like, oh.
And she's all, "Go back to the kitchen. Go back to the kitchen." And guess what? After that scene, we didn't see him again.
Yeah.
And there was a school teacher that they had doing their job. So they got sacked. And I'm like, man, I think I might hate them a little worse than the district council, but who actually helped
That was like the one nice part of the whole series when the council was like, "Yeah, you could do the thing." And he's like, "What?"
And it was only to get rid of. So he had some land in the back of his pub, and it was designated a picnic site. Now I don't know how the fucking Brits. So you can own land, but you have to dedicate pathways for fucking what do you call people who hike over there?
Hikers.
No, there was a word for
ramblers.
Ramblers. Yeah, fucking ramblers. Which is people who fucking walk on your fucking land, and you have to keep it clear for all of them, and they could walk on your property whenever the fuck they want.
Mm-hmm.
So that they have a picnic ordinance at a private establishment where it's just a picnic site, and it turned into, what did you guys call it? A dogging site?
Yeah.
Dogging?
Yeah.
A dogging? Dogging is when George Michael did some dogging.
No.
I guess.
X-ray girl. Can you tell us what dogging is, please?
It's when you're hungry and you eat a dog?
No.
Oh, they could be eating.
They could be eating, I guess.
I don't know. Is this a Britishism? Like, I don't.
It's gay shit.
Just look up dogging and tell us what it's about.
Is it like rimming?
What?
You said it's gay stuff.
She went further.
You went from fucking 0 to 1,000.
You said it's gay stuff. I don't know.
Some of the public bathrooms, one of the best lines in it is Jeremy's going over the report, and some of the public bathrooms had holes drilled in it, and the guy and the lawyer goes, and I don't think that was for ventilation.
Wait, I need to know what dogging is now.
There were glory holes in the bathroom. Dogging is exactly how it sounds.
What? Okay, can I read verbatim this?
Yes.
This is where people meet up in car parks and watch each other have sex. Sometimes other people join in, but it's mainly about watching and getting off on it. Is this true?
Yes, that's dogging.
Oh, God.
So the whole picnic area was known for dogging. And so when Jeremy's like, "Oh God, they're gonna fucking say no when I want to have this ordinance lifted," and the Oxford Council was like, "Oh no, you can fucking do it. Go ahead, get rid of it." And he's finding panties and fucking used condom wrappers everywhere.
No.
It's a really great show.
It's a great show. I love when he's all, "Is that cow me tooing?" And Caleb's all, "What's me too? What's me too? Is it a porn site?"
Dude, I was losing it watching the show when Jeremy references Harvey Weinstein in front of Caleb, and he's like, "Who's that?" And then he's like, "You know who Harvey Weinstein is." Come on, he goes, "The scientist."
Yeah.
No, he's not a scientist.
Do you think he was thinking of Brett Weinstein?
He conducts experiments.
The scientist. No, he's an actor. I liked Harriet too. I did like Harriet. She's funny.
Yeah. I thought it was. I feel like I was almost kind of like, oh, great, a lame replacement for Caleb. But then I was kind of like, I feel like there could be a good dynamic actually if they kept both of them.
Oh,
I even liked how much animosity there was at first with him judging her field. Like You know, did you do this? Dude, when they find out that Caleb put a post-it upside down, and he's like, I'm gonna put that in my pocket, but I'm gonna use that when he least
That's coming out next season. That'll be paid off next. There's more character arcs. There's more payoffs. There's more characterization in this fucking reality show than most scripted TV. It's fucking great.
Great. Well, you know, and they know what they're doing to some extent, right? You know, like when he says they're doing the harvest, and he's like, as soon as it's ready, call me. All right. When the camera like made sure we understood that, I was like, oh, so he's not going to call him. But
he's not going to call him.
That's why they showed us that.
I have news on Scarlett Johansson appearing in Doomsday.
Oh, has she decided to do it? Did they back up enough money?
Scarlett Johansson was asked by David Harbour if she's returning as Black Widow for Avengers Doomsday. Yeah. She replied, if I come back from the dead, then half the world's population dies. Didn't you see Endgame, for Christ's sake? Well, the answer, Scarlett, is no, he didn't.
That's very funny, Scarlett, but like, that's not how it works in Marvel.
No, it's not how it works at all.
No.
Hey,
you're going to be a variant.
I'm happy just somebody's trying to pretend there are stakes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I assume that's just the real answer. She has no intention of ever coming back.
No.
Yep. Gus for $10 says, today is Randy Elderman's birthday, composer of the great scores Dragonheart, Last of the Mohicans, and Dragon Bruce Lee Story. Banger tracks. Hell yeah. Last of the Mohicans.
I've seen them. Seen that one.
What, Dragonheart?
No.
Dragon. Bruce Lee. Yeah. I saw that one too. I think that was out when I was in the video store back in the day, when I watched every fucking movie there. Well, because it was possible, you know, back in the early 90s, even like the direct-to-video ones, you could watch every movie because there wasn't that much of them. Hunter Davrock from $4.99. This July will be 40 years of Live Aid and the single greatest live music performance in history from Queen. Agreed. Oh, also, the Wembley 86 show is even better. Queen was great. Good old that's 40 years ago. God damn it. Zeppelin got back together. Sabbath got back together. That was crazy. Phil Collins on the fucking drums for Zeppelin. Reno the Turk for $5. As your MTG Final Fantasy polls are dope. By the way, no fires here reported from Los Angeles. Well, the riots are mostly, I think, almost exclusively centered. I think I saw one little thing in Santa Ana, but it's like right in downtown LA where 110 meets 101. The shit part, the absolute, like a sushi restaurant got looted. Stop the Asian hate. And
wait, what?
A sushi restaurant got looted.
Yeah.
For what?
For to protest ICE, to stop deportations of illegal immigrants, white people and illegal immigrants and legal immigrants looted a sushi restaurant and an Adidas store.
Isn't that going to work out real bad in terms of trying to, because sushi is going to go bad quick.
Real quick. I don't think any of them were really good at preparing sushi. Maybe they went for the sake. I don't know, but there's probably not going to be a lot of that there, I'm guessing. Listen, I don't eat that shit. But they also,
did you ever think they're just thieving cunts?
No, these are peaceful protesters.
Okay.
And to protest ICE's illegal overreach at deporting people who are not citizens of this country.
They destroyed a sushi restaurant.
They looted they looted an Adidas store.
They looted a I don't know, Best Buy or something to get the TVs out. Liberate those TVs.
Liberate the TVs. Liberate the oppressed shoes.
Everyone here says Adidas, right? I know several people who say Adidas. Yeah.
Adidas.
Which is it?
It's Adidas.
Adidas.
It's Adidas.
Adidas.
It's Adidas. Say
Adidas.
taco. Say taco.
Right,
taco.
Taco.
Taco. Say pasta.
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 It's pasta.
Pasta.
New poll: Adidas or Adidas? Spell the
Adidas.
same. Confuse everybody.
Adidas. yeah. Is it Adidas? Is it
Nike?
Adidas?
Say Nike.
Nike.
It's
Nike.
fucking Nike.
Nike.
It's Nike.
Nike.
It's Adidas.
Say anti-disestablishmentarianism.
Kiss my ass, butt lover.
I'm antiseptic.
I will give you aluminium. Okay, that's way cooler.
Aluminium.
Aluminium. I'll give you that one.
Aluminium.
Yep.
I did it.
Finally, we can get the objective answer from chat.
Yeah.
What did chat say? Yeah, because chat's always consistent on everything. They agree 100% all the time on everything.
Adidas or Adidas?
I think they can tell what I mean, okay?
Well,
I agree with chat.
Adidas is clearly winning.
Who's winning,
Help me,
Gary?
chat.
Oh my god, I'm just looking at the chat.
It's clearly Adidas. It's clearly Adidas.
It's Adidas.
It's
Oh my
Adidas.
God.
It's fucking
Adidas.
Adidas.
Adidas, yes.
As is wrong. It's Adidas.
Why did somebody put Adolf Hitler?
Hey, we got to ask the experts, the people who are looting the store. What did they call it? Adidas. Okay.
What did you steal? Did you steal Adidas or did you steal Adidas?
I don't even wear Adidas. Okay. Converse and Vans.
I used to like Converse once upon a time.
It's too flat for my feet.
Both Vans and Converse are horrible shoes to wear at conventions.
Mm-hmm.
But I wear them anyway. Who wins? Gunnery Sergeant L. Hartman versus Ryan Kinnell. Anyway, see you next Tuesday. Snacks for $5. Ryan Kinnell's forehead. The food is burning. Let's masticate.
Let's masticate.
It's
eating.
I was going to say something else. I was going to say something else. Just a reminder that Tom Cruise was in a cult that wants to wipe out 2.5 to 20% of the population. They're only mostly harmless because they're tiny and ridiculous. He's cool though. I'm
assuming he's still in that cult.
Yeah, he's still in that cult.
Leave?
He just knows not to talk about it.
He just knows not to talk about it. It's a made up religion by a a failed science fiction writer. Well, I can't say failed. His book sold a lot, but it's shit. It's a made up fucking religion. He said I'm going to make up a religion, and he did it.
I will say it must feel weird to follow directly a religion that was made in modern times by a guy who had written a bunch of science fiction beforehand. It's like
and called his shot and said, I'm going to make up a religion.
yeah. At that point, hey, whatever floats your boat.
What? Hey, it fucking don't knock it. It worked. Okay.
Obviously, it got Ethan Hunt, man.
Name from
hold on. Have any of you seen the trailer for Dexter Resurrection?
No.
Have you seen the cast for Dexter Resurrection?
No.
Uma Thurman, Peter Dinklage.
Really?
What's the name from Breaking Bad? Kirsten Jessica Jones.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Kristen
She's
Ritter.
in yeah. His dad's back. Is it David Zaz?
James Remar?
Mm-hmm.
Here, I'll pop it up here.
James Remar's in 48 Hours.
Sorry.
He's awesome in that.
How many fucking Dexter shows are there?
Jesus Christ. And the last one ended fucking like shit.
Mm-hmm.
John Lithgow, Arthur Mitchell, so they're doing a cameo.
He's coming back.
Ow.
Well, it's
Maybe
going to
like
be in people in his own manifestations, isn't it?
I guess. Oh, Miguel, look, he's coming back too.
Yeah. There's manifest. Yeah, we knew that Jimmy Spitz was going to do that. There you go, James Remar. Oh yeah, Neil Patrick Harris. Yeah.
Howis.
Howis. Neil Patrick Howis. With his Adidas on.
Dinklage, really popular amongst the little people of Hollywood. Just a super popular guy.
Yeah.
All
they
the
love him.
episodes.
They fucking hate his guts.
He
Thanks.
wants to corner a market. I thought the trailer looked like it could be interesting.
I'll check it out.
None of the original like side character casts.
You know, it'd be great an original show that's fun. That's too much to fucking ask nowadays. Can we just do an original? Can we make something fucking new?
No,
that's good.
No. We must reuse.
And they're talking about bringing back, like, doing a True Detective season 2 to the great season 1. It's like, no. Too much time has passed. Cary Fukunaga won't be directing all the episodes. Just don't.
That last kid who got tits out, it's probably going to cost a lot more.
Yeah. Yeah, the John Lithgow season is the best season of Dexter. Fucking great.
The trilogy. Yeah.
So good.
He's great in that. Oh. Great ending to that season as well.
Shocking. It hurt me in my soul.
Hey Mahler, it's me, Emerald Herald. I have new content in my Only Souls. Just tip me over to level you up. Says Sam AT for 100 Mexican dollars.
What does that
Okay. All right.
What does that mean?
I don't
know.
You just sort of
What is an Only Souls?
Okay.
Yeah. Thanks for always being real and keeping me sane. This is how bad the world is, by the way. Veil Control for $10. If we're keeping you sane and we're the voice of reason, we are truly fucked.
Yeah.
I'm excited for the book, Gary. That's great. We should have news, I think Friday. I'm like, when, so we're doing a pre-sale, but it's going to be, you won't have to wait long because it's done. The book is done. It just needs to be printed, I think. But I need to talk to Eric, which I haven't done. But we're doing Rip Ascend. And then after a limited Rip Ascend thing, it'll be available on Amazon and Barnes & Noble and all that stuff. And I hope you like it. And I'm hype for the Saints and Sinners bundle to ship. Stay awesome. How's Saints and Sinners doing, guys?
7,838 books sold so far, knocking on the door of 8,000. $281,408 at the moment, with still 38 days to go. We're doing really well. Very excited. And there's a special ripping a silverback tomorrow, 7:30 UK time, 1:30 Central. Myself, Ripper, obviously, Soskers are joining us. Mauler's joining us. Critical Drinker. Jay, unfortunately, can make it. And we're all of us from Saints and Sinners, and we're going to have a bit of a Saints and Sinners discussion there. So don't be late. The stream is already up on my channel.
Excellent. That'll be fun. Any update on the UK meetup, Gary? Point me in the right direction to check for them. If not, much appreciated, lad. The God of Gravy for $4.99. We got to get the dates. We just announced this Egypt trip, which is after the UK, but we're shooting for late August, early September for the UK. And it will not be in London. That's all I know right now.
Yeah.
It will not be in London. I think if I had my choice, Oxfordshire, I would do it in, like Az's house.
Okay.
Chipping Norton. I'm just talking about towns I've been to and I know.
If we can actually just do it right there, just be
Dude, Oxford would be my choice if that's possible. Just proximity to Tolkien, you know.
How old was that pub that we went to again?
It was built in 1200. Like fucking ridiculous. Some ridiculous fucking year. It was like 1,000 years old. Hundreds, close to 1,000 years old. That building. It was a tavern or some shit. I can't remember what it is. I'm like, As an American, we cannot conceive how old shit is there. All right, because when we have old, it's like maybe 400 years, and that's only on the East Coast. Nothing on the West Coast goes back that far unless it's some kind of Spanish mission. And I don't even think that goes that far. But man.
Hey, that'd be a good spin-off. Spanish Mission Impossible.
Spanish Mission.
Just don't cast Pedro, please. Okay.
Yeah, and then I go to Egypt and everything's way fucking older. You're right, chat. I can't wait.
Essay, should you decide to accept this mission, Essay? This taco was self-destruct in 5 seconds.
No.
Oh, God, tacos sound good.
Fuck off.
Tacos sound so good.
Yeah, they do.
You know, Matt Walsh had people were like, Matt Walsh is a good, like, his fucking takes on gaming and shit are shit, but he's a good troll. So all he said was,
you're about to say, well, he's good on tacos though.
No, all he said was, you just, it's a reality that, and I'm paraphrasing, is Mexican food is just the same 5 or 6 ingredients rearranged a little bit. Like everything's basically a taco and a burrito. And you're not wrong. It's still the best food ever made. It's still the best fucking food ever. And today's Taco Tuesday, by the way. So everybody, I want you to send your pictures of your tacos to at Heels versus Babyface.
Yeah, you got that right.
Heel versus Babyface.
Heels versus yeah.
Heel versus Babyface.
Send them there into the fucking
Send all
void.
your wonderful taco dishes on Taco Tuesday.
I'm signing off the internet after this.
To Gary and everyone else, please talk about
such a twat. What happened to supporting me in this? You fucking bellend.
Fuck you.
I was there when you were fucking fasting away. And I was like,
no, you weren't.
You can do it. Yeah, I was.
Shut the fuck up.
In my mind, I was.
In your mind, you were.
Yeah.
Quite the opposite.
You can do it, Gary. I believe in you.
Oh, I believe you can do it, but I'm just going to make it harder for you because that's my duty as a friend. Okay, I'm not fucking gay. I'm going to check on you. Hey, buddy, how you doing? You okay? You okay? I'm going to go, man, you know what I'm eating right now? Fucking brats. Brat with, and I discovered something I didn't know even existed when I went to the Brewers game.
What?
Well, you
apple
find out.
Sauerkraut. It is. I need apple sauerkraut in my life. Apple sauerkraut on a perfectly cooked brat with a hard roll and a little spicy mustard on it. It was so fucking good. Oh my God. I can eat like 4 right now. Fucking
sauerkraut is the worst thing I could possibly imagine. So thank you for helping me.
Sure. No, apple sauerkraut's the best.
Shove it in your ass.
I'm brain damaged.
Why do you always say that?
Okay, for one, chat.
There's a lot of ass today.
Yes. I never said I wasn't. Okay.
Now look at that rogue's ass. There you go. You see, it's all about ass today.
What? You don't like sauerkraut? Okay, you're all fucking fake Germans. Look at all you fake fucking Germans out there. You don't like sauerkraut.
They're Americans, Gary.
There's a lot of German Americans out there. Sauerkraut's fucking awesome. Apple.
Is there anyone that's just American in your fucking country?
Well, no.
I'm Irish, Mexican, Spanish, Peruvian.
We're all a bunch of fucking mutts, dude. We're all a bunch of mutts. It's mostly white mutts, but
anyone just got I'm American.
Well, I am American. I was born here. I am a Native American.
No,
I am a Native American. Born in San Diego.
Where's the casino?
China. There's a casino near where I was born. Yes.
Okay.
You know what
Gary's gone native.
I was conceived in a casino. No.
Oh wow.
Casino.
You know what I thought you were gonna say when you said I got this at the game?
Gay bar.
I saw those. It's a 16-inch glizzy.
Ice cream.
Yeah, Gary knows where that's been.
Yeah. Up your ass.
Oh my god! Oh,
Getting stuck in. Why
how
not?
is he eating? Oh my god!
He's taking it like a pro. Look at that guy. Jesus Christ.
You know the person that said that black cat in a swimsuit was softcore porn? That, sir, that is soft.
Softcore. There was even mayo involved or something.
There was some white sauce on him.
Mexi Rage for $10 says, you guys keep saying his name wrong. It's Hamas Diddy Adolf Bin Laden Epstein Piker. And also just rewatch Tropic Thunder. It's so fucking funny.
Yeah,
I'm a dude playing a dude disguised as another dude. Hail chat.
Iconic line.
And someday you might hear Mahler and Az and I reacting to that movie somewhere.
Oh, someday.
That's a tease for something that's coming out in 2027. Possibly, well, definitely before Wins a Winner, and possibly before Doomsday and the Batman 2.
Wow.
You think before the Batman 2, Mahler?
Half-Life 2.
I'm no longer in a position to estimate. Okay.
Half-Life.
Just hope. Just have hope.
Just have hope. All right, we're gonna wrap it up there. I'll get the rest on the square up. Sorry, gotta get going. Take care of some business. Take care of some business. I like Blazing Saddles too, chat.
Fuck yeah. That would be cool.
Maybe you'll see that as well.
Maybe you'll see that. Maybe before GTA 6. I'm stretching. I'm not trying to like fucking. I'm old. I got a fucking hurt shoulder.
I'm clapping as. Oh wait.
Got it. What arm up?
I'm in my Wisconsin studio with my neon lights. Right here.
We're not cool.
I like your Batman.
The beach is that way. Do you like? Yeah,
the beach.
The beach is that way.
That way.
It literally is. The beach of Lake Michigan.
Yeah.
Michigan. Hey, it's nice here. I don't know. Your guys' town isn't burning where you are. It's
nearly. It's fucking hot as fuck here.
Oh, is it?
He's gonna do a thing. Here we go.
So,
every time I log on Pokemon Go, it tells me, "Am I okay?"
Oh, where Mahler is, it's probably like super nice of whatever dimension he's in. It's not burning, right? I mean, if you would do that, you'd be doing the burning as an Eldritch.
Sorry, you're saying yes. If it's burning, it's because I want it to be, and if it's not, it's also because I want it to be. It's just nice, you know.
I'm in this peaceful little town. Birds are chirping. Little bunny rabbits hopping around the freshly plowed field.
You saw a deer yesterday.
I saw a deer walk by the fucking window. But LA's burning.
Let's masturbate.
Let's masturbate.
It's an idea.
What do you got coming up, Az?
Tomorrow, Saints and Sinners special, Rip and a Silverback episode, normal time, 7:30 UK time, 1:30 Central time. All of us are going to be there. Rip, myself, Mauler, Soska Sisters, Critical Drinker, Drunk 3PO, everyone involved writing in Saints and Sinners will be there. Please go support it. Is the link in the description to support it?
Yes, it is.
Please, link in the description down below if you want to support Saints and Sinners. It's actually Mauler and my writing debuts as well. So very excited to bring that to you. Other than that, we got some GAMs coming up, probably some Dune coming up. Maybe, do I do Stellar Blade PC? I don't know.
I think you should. If you haven't played it online, you should.
I did, though.
How are the boob physics?
Oh, they're great. There's a picture out there where the boob slider. Let me find it for you. Keep talking, Az.
Then Sunday afternoon tea with Az, regular time. Sunday fun day after that, which we'll probably be doing Dune Awakening. And next week, Real BBC's back on my channels.
Yes, it is. Excellent. Mahler, what do you have coming up?
The huge, nothing hugely shocking in any way. Oh, we're probably going to cover How to Train Your Dragon. We're going to check out this new version compared to the old. We were obviously extremely frustrated with what they did to a different childhood classic. But I think this one, from what I gather, is pretty much shot for shot. So we're just gonna have a little chat about the movie.
I'm gonna see that. I'm actually gonna see that one opening day.
Mm.
Well, I like the first one a lot.
Yeah,
and so do the kids.
I'll allow it.
Well, that sounds fun. X-Ray Girl.
I'm going to be playing Outlast Trials with Tugs tonight, 6 p.m. Eastern. And then tomorrow nooner, I'm going to play Expedition 33 at some point. I just dropped a clip, if you're interested, on Nerdrotic Live about radical panspermia. And chat, don't get dirty on me. It's not dirty. I promise you.
It's a little dirty.
Well, it's just a lot of dust raining down on you. A lot of DNA raining down on you, apparently.
Basically, alien jizz flying down from space is landing on everybody.
God. Yeah.
In the form of dust.
I didn't find the slider, but I found a video that will show you.
Sliders sound good. Little mini cheeseburgers,
jiggle
you know.
Physics.
So like a little mini cheeseburger, perfectly cooked with a little pickles and maybe a little piece of bacon on it. You know.
Mm-hmm. This is the jiggle physics. Oh, bye, Az.
Oh, did you just
left when you? Okay, that was just out of character. Someone just assassinated him with the right end.
What the hell?
Anyways, okay, well.
Yeah, too much. Oh, poor Az. Food is overrated, Az. It's stupid. You don't want any.
We don't need food.
We don't need food. Those are some good jiggle physics right there.
It was. Oh, and Egypt, of course.
Yes.
I forgot to mention. We're going to Egypt, Forbidden Frontier, and Wandering Wolf. And the link is in the description. If you can make it, check it out. It's November 17th to 23rd. We're all going to be there, including Adam Krigler and Garrett. So, yeah. A trip of a lifetime.
Yes. Once in a lifetime. He's back.
Hi. I missed jiggle physics.
Eve tits.
He had to go.
Well, with tits.
That was less than 38 seconds. That was impressive.
I came back for Eve's tits.
Oh, do you want it back? Here,
yes,
let me find it.
Egypt trip will be fun.
I never realized I left just as she's jiggling.
Here you go.
Oh my God, Gooner alert! Oh my God, Gooner alert! Gooner alert!
Those are some like good physics right there. I approve.
Yeah.
I approve.
That outfit is dangerous, though.
Maybe I will play. Maybe I will play tomorrow.
Wait, can I show you something else? Actually, well, it's a game. It should be fine. Gary, just watch. Just watch from. Are you okay showing that?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Okay.
I mean, if they take the stream's getting re-uploaded anyway. So.
Yeah. So
let's give the live audience a little. It's a good way to end the show.
It's important technology, isn't it?
Yeah. This is Mummy Eve there.
Thick dives save lives.
Save lives. Tick ties save lives.
That's a great angle. That's very cinematic.
Yes.
Cinematic. I approve the
Cinemass.
Gooner alert!
Cinemass.
Gooner alert! Cancel! Cancel! Gooner alert! Cancel! Gooner alert! Whoop, whoop.
Anyways, okay, well.
Cool story. You
Did
can just keep that going.
Progressive guy, by the way, that just said, "Ha, red states, who's gonna pick your fucking vegetables for $5 an hour now?" I'm like, dude, did you just realize what you've just fucking said? There, like, I'm gonna quote tweet it, guy. Who's gonna tell him?
There's a meme that went up. I'll just read it because it's a left meme and it's fucking too long. It is, my wife sent it to me. It's from fucking Facebook, so that's why I didn't see it. And it's way too wordy. So it says, it shows the riot. And it says, interesting how Republicans didn't stage protests against Biden's policies, except for the time they were misled into believing the election was stolen, leading to January 6th. If things under Biden were truly unbearable, wouldn't we have seen more protests like the ones against Trump this weekend? And the first response is, no, we were working. Boom.
Wow.
Chef's kiss. Fucking chef's kiss.
Got him.
Got him.
We were working. I'll be back tomorrow with Chris Gore. We're going to be on. Do we need to be on a little early now? We don't. We could just be on the regular time now. We were going to be on early to get our Superman tickets, but we already got our Superman tickets. So I'm going to see it early. Helps with the review, and hopefully it's fucking good. And I can go watch it again. That'd be great. So I'll be on with Chris tomorrow, and that'll lead right into Rip on the Silverback, right?
Yes.
Yeah, that'd be great. Thank you.
That leads right into that. More book news to come. Just released a big final Doctor Who video. It's like a half hour long. Thanks for everybody's watched it. More stuff coming.
I just want to rip the fucking fishnets off and think about Taco Tuesday.
Don't think about Taco Tuesday. Oh, don't forget to tune in to 8 hours of Jeremy watching writing. I'll be watching. I'll be in the fucking chat. I'll be in the chat. So yeah, we'll have some book news coming out Friday. Also other news. I've talked about it before, but June 30th will be our last day dual streaming. We don't dual stream this one, but stuff on Rumble. So
yay.
You have been warned. You have been warned. And other things to announce. Juneteenth. Yeah, maybe we'll do a special stream on Juneteenth. That'd be great. Well, June 14th is supposed to be the nationwide fucking riot. So we'll see if that actually happens or not.
Okay.
There was a little bit in Texas, but it got put down pretty quick yesterday. Yeah, RIP Rumble Hour. RIP Rumble Hour. It's just going to go back all on YouTube. But everything is normal after that. And we're going to keep having fun because I have the best gig in the world. This is great. I'm grateful for all of you. Grateful for the Nerdrotics. Grateful for everybody who participates. Even the people who might not like us very much. I know you all like me, but I don't know about the other guys. And thanks to everyone who left Super Chat and donation. We will do a square up on Monday. And we will all see you next time.
Bye, bro. Bye.